I'm about to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. They'll never get to me, and I don't give a damn. I'm out here trying to make history. You was dissing me, now you all on my dick and wanna collab with a nigga, but don't say shit to me. Can't deal with the fake, the grass be covered in snakes. I can't expect a bitch nigga to ever be real if it's not in his family tree. Swimming infinity pools, we chillin'. Niggas will pay for the mood I'm feeling. And for my people like Cape and Nick Nillin, like Ron in Miami, don't make me a villain. Wow, I'm ready and willing to do what I gotta do just to go make me a killing. Watching for vultures and biters who jockin' my trip, cause you know how these niggas be stealing. I see they wanna compete with me, and they wanna beef. I want them to eat with me, on their hands and they feet with me. We grinding for real, I know it may seem easy. My dogs get dirty like hyenas, and they slide with heaters in the 5-seater. And bad shit happens, that's diarrhea, but we still fresh and that's dry cleaners gone. Stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure.
Got me like, oh nah, nigga, pipe down. What you niggas on's going down, nigga, right now. That ain't what you want. I keep the iron of pressure. I keep applying the pressure. Sure to get me top with no hands, like she was driving a Tesla. She started a dresser, so I'ma just let her. I'm fucking your bitch with my 9 on my dresser. She wanna invest her, but I'm a finesser. I study the money, bitch, I'm the professor. She wetter and wetter, bitch, whatever's clever. They said I won't make it, but never say never. I bet I won't let up. I settle vendettas. They pray for my death, but I'm better than ever. On your mark, ready, set, bang, go. And I hope you can dodge when the tech flame go. Niggas knows, no facade, how I wet they hoes. They be like, oh my God, he in X game mode.
Stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. King shit on. Look. See, this what a real God talk like. Don't wanna cause an earthquake, so I walk light. Big bark, I was bred for a dog fight. Big slab, a nigga never park right.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. If you in the chat, go ahead, let me know, man. We in here, we lit. It's gonna be a good show, baby.
Finna blow, no off-white. I never been no rap, but I'm about my cheddar. Now I'm feeling better than a pedicure. And my drip is wet, a cup is overboard. Keeping shit on lock, there's no open doors. When you reach the top, you'll never see
that boy Mike P in this hoe. What's going down, family? What's going down?
Manure, but these rappers cancer and I'm the only cure.
Yeah.
When I'm talking, everybody listen. If you broke, nigga, you should pay attention. Boss up so you don't need permissions. On them 9 to 5s with them shit conditions. Open minds make them see the difference. Saying we won't last, but we gon' be statistics.
He got a fine thing walked up in this hoe. Shout out to a white in this hoe.
Even that's dangerous.
Shout out to that boy J Ho. One time. Shout out to Liddy Charms in this hoe. One time. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a good one, baby. It's gonna be a good one. My boy Steph in this hoe, what's going down? It's gonna be a good one, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be live shortly.
I just wanna fucking get rich.
And they say I'm done, but it ain't over
till it's finished. It ain't about money, it ain't my business. Talk to him, huh? Ain't my business.
No assist. I put the eye in the wind. I chase the bag like gin. Hit a cash app sounding not green. I want double rollies on my wrist. Two-Face Harvey Dent. Money like G's to G's. Watch me turn a George to a Ben, bitch. Our shit grade A. I can see you average. Yo shit Nicky Cage. Gone in 60 seconds. We keep getting paid. That just make a matter. Now you wanna fade. That don't even matter. My niggas UPS. Everybody packing. If we gotta ship them, ain't no fucking tracking. Keep that eagle on me like it's Philly fashion. Only hold 9. Hope Curtis Jackson. I was premium white before the Snapchat. Niggas change for the cheese. That's a rat trap. Hit a hating ass bitch with a step back. Some niggas love being broken. I accept that.
Drip on my wrist. I just wanna ball, no assist. It don't get no realer than this. I just wanna fucking get rich.
And they say I'm done, but it ain't over till it's finished. It ain't about money, ain't my business. It ain't over till it's finished. It ain't about money, ain't my business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you feeling good, feeling great, go ahead and drop those fire emojis in the chat, man. We feeling real good, feeling real great. We got a special guest today, man. We'll be live shortly. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I feel great. I feel amazing. Yeah, this that shit that make the speaker shake. Got me feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. I'm from the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Watch me. Low key hood flex. Good weed, good sex.
Good vibes, no stress.
Good life, so blessed.
From the H. Feeling. Yeah. Yeah.
You can hate, just move out the way. I get on my knees and I pray. Thank God for another day to help me go and make a better way. Cause I go hard at work than I play. Sip, drink, ball, and parlay. With my middle finger to the hating critics, I don't give a fuck what you say. Fuck you! Cause everybody wanna live good, but don't nobody work as hard as they should. Make that sacrifice if you wanna live nice and you can't get it misunderstood. I can't ever forget where I'm from, even if I'm on the hills of Hollywood. Nipsey said invest in your block and a nigga gon' always feel for his hood. Look, lying harder than I'm throwing away any fears. The garbage, I take it out. Cause I ain't trying to be the nigga that had the potential but could never make it out. I know that I'm a king and I'm made in God's image. I gotta win it and stay up in it, and I ain't quitting until I'm finished, nigga. And I ain't reached all my goals yet, but it's alright. I'll keep pushing until I'm old, nigga. Cause it's my life. This that shit that make the speaker shake. Got me feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. I'm from the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Watch me. Low key hood flex. Good weed, good sex. Good vibes, no stress. Good life, so blessed. From the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Top shelf purple, I'm hazing. Looking in the sky, stargazing. I feel like my life is amazing. Got $1 million dreams that I'm chasing. I'll beat whatever I'm facing. On my way to greatness, all it takes is patience and some preparation just to make it. Look, thank God for the many blessings and removing stress, taking off the shackles. Now my flow deeper than an Adam's apple and some Mormon worship in the tabernacle. Hit hard like Earl Acker tackles. Breaking free, I'm snapping shackles. I am the man, the king of my land. I'm fly as fuck, I'm a pterodactyl. I can finally feel it. I'm on my way to millions. I got a sixth sense about shit like this, but I ain't Bruce Willis. I appreciate all my friends and fans who never left from my side. It's time to feed the family. We gon' play this jam every time that we ride. And I ain't reached all my goals yet, but it's alright. I'll keep pushing until I'm old, nigga. Cause it's my life. That's right.
See, it's gonna get hot in the kitchen, and they pouring salt on our wounds, because we like crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. Even though we can all get out, ain't trying to be nobody's food, so we just like them crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. I can't have it, neither can you.
How can you say you support it, but you won't do nothing to help out your mans? And how can you say you a fan when you can't even go repost on your gram? And how you got so much to say, but when they come around, you can sit and
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yes, sir.
4.
Yes, sir.
1, 0.
Yes, sir. Ski. What's really good? What's really good? What's really good? Chat. We are back. Season 3, episode 9 of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. What is really good? My brother Rare, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing all right. Blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir.
As
Yes,
always.
sir. Yes,
I
sir.
see that boy Ross in the chat.
Shout out to Ross. Shout out to boy Ross one time in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate everybody showing love and being here. Keeping the chat popping before we go live, man. We really appreciate that. Man, you see, we ain't had a chance to rep the World Series champs. I mean, I ain't really got an Astros jersey, but it's the colors. I got the hat. You know, I'm hardly home, but I stay repping the Mo, you feel me?
I know. I see you. I want everybody to pay attention. Mine says Space City. This is what you can buy on the shelves in the store.
Yeah, you know
Flight Wing got one specifically created for the area that he resided in.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna turn around. There's too much.
I'm gonna go get one that say Spring, man. Turn up.
Turn up. Turn up. We'll talk for Spring. You feel
Spring,
me?
Texas, man. Let's go.
Spring, Texas, man. Yeah, for sure. Hey, but we appreciate everybody being here. Hope y'all had a lovely Tuesday. Shout out to, damn, I don't want this to sound like some hoe shit, but shout out to my dog Rel. He went ahead and got that poster in the back, went ahead and completed that wall. You know what I'm saying?
My boyfriend 2 poster back there, so
hey,
now I'm not working. Now it's a complete square back there, so shout out to the background.
Oh yeah, shout out to the background, my boy Steph. Hey Steph, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I do my best. You know what I'm saying?
Who got in the chat today? Who turned up with us today?
Hey man, we got Mike P in the chat. We of course got my lovely fiance in the chat. We got the one and only Jay Horn in the chat. We got Liddy Charms in the chat. Stay Liddy. You know what I'm saying? We got that boy Steph Too Heavy. That boy Edgar. That boy Justin. We got that boy Rouse in the chat.
Yeah, let's get
Funny
it.
Rob Bay in the chat. You know Sergio in the chat. Man, what's good, man? This is gonna be a good episode, bro.
Hey, Steph said too clean, Vino. Like you the only one that got something on here.
Hey man,
nigga, I had to change so that it could stick out a little bit more, man. You could at least gave me a little credit.
Hey, yeah, man. Oh my God, what happened to DB? What's good, DB?
Hey, everybody in the chat right now, y'all been rocking with us since the beginning, and we appreciate that. Appreciate y'all. If y'all want to be a part of the fan appreciation episode, December 13th is going to be one of our biggest episodes where we want to bring the family, not the fans, the family, the Don't Cancel Me family. If you want to be a part of the show on December 13th, let me know. Of course, we're only going to take select people, or so it's a limited amount of people because we will be all night because I know everybody want to get on here and say something, but just give you a chance to, we want to give everybody 10-15 minutes to come on here and kick it with y'all. We're going to cut up one time. We're cutting up with everybody that come on here. So December 13th is the show where we'll be doing our fan appreciation episode. So y'all definitely get at your boy if y'all want to be a part of that. We got a special headliner, but we're going to announce our headliner a little later on from now.
That boy said Mo City and Spring collab, man. The collab you never thought you'd see, you feel me? This how y'all threw it up.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. That shit coming.
Because you know, in Black Panther, you know, they was going like this, but we gonna just bring it in like this. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah, that's how.
I see how you related it.
We here, but then we gonna bring it here.
Oh,
that's all.
I see how you did that, man. Hey, let me. Speaking of the ice, man, I see the ice. That boy Steph said he peeped the ice. Hello, man. You shining a little bit. How long? That's a boxing glove.
Nah, boy, that's Thanos' gauntlet.
Oh.
Yeah, with the ruby red for the power stone, with the sapphire green for the time stone. Hold on, man. I'm gonna stop right there. Boys ain't ready for all that.
Man. Boys don't even know,
y'all, I would say where I get it from, but they ain't sponsoring the shit.
Yeah, not at all, man. I know who they are sponsoring. I'm gonna just go ahead and say, just shout out to you. Shout out to you. You know who you are in the chat because you just chucked it in. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I did say a boxing glove. That whole deal looked like a boxing glove from my end, you know what I'm saying?
From far away, it do like a boxing glove.
It looks like a boxing glove until you get up close and you see that it's the gauntlet, the infinity stones on there and everything. Hey, that's a hard pick. If you had the grill too, hey, that's a hard pick. Hey, that's a thumbnail. I can't
get it out my teeth.
Hey, that's your thumbnail right there.
Hold on, let me do it again. Hold on, let me put
that's your thumbnail. Yeah, that's your thumbnail. That's your thumbnail. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Just I don't care what mine look like.
D Brown said kid can't fight.
Hey, that is crazy.
That's sleep, DB. What? You see them uppercuts? What you mean, shooting, boy. Don't get close.
Oh boy, man.
I can't fight range fighters. I can't fight. I got to come in. I got to come in. I'm gonna take a couple hits. But
yeah, because you say so basically because you ain't got the reach. You got to try to get in.
I've been watching Floyd Mayweather my whole life. I know what to do.
I mean, shit, you ain't watching one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? If not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? King Disease 2, my favorite from Nas. Oh, is that his new album that he dropped? I heard a little bit of it, and that shit was hidden. I didn't even know Nas was still rapping. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, that's why 21 Savage said that he was irrelevant.
I did see that. I did see 21
Savage. Yeah, that's why he said
that.
I know we got House coming, but that's what he said, and that's part of that's why he said that. Everybody forgot, but it was still rude and disrespectful.
No, yeah.
He should have said that. But that's what he meant.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean,
he's not relevant right now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He relevant
but
to
he's relevant the culture itself.
Yeah, of course. He's one of the hardest rappers out of New York, for sure. One of the best rappers to do it. But yeah, I mean, right now, you know, I don't see many. What's this generation name? Gen X? Gen Y? Gen Z? This is Gen Q.
I forgot. Millennium. I forgot.
We millennials, right?
We ran out of letters.
I mean, the letter community got all the letters, so I mean, I don't know.
See.
Huh?
Yeah, see. I ain't got time for this.
Okay.
I ain't got time for what you got to say.
Man, we got a special guest here. We got the one and only G House. We about to bring him in shortly for you. This is one of our boys, entrepreneur. What was all the stuff he said? Entrepreneur, a husband.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
He was a husband, father. He's a content creator, a gym owner, a business philanthropist. That'll make him feel better, and an extreme a-hole.
No, we ain't got to censor it. He an extreme what?
You know, I don't curse, so I can't use the lyrics. So.
Oh, you don't curse? Oh, okay.
I don't curse. You know, yeah, that's an interesting fact, huh?
That is an interesting fact. That's very much interesting fact. That,
it's you know, that's why I always like how when I'm funny, I'll be funny when I even cursing. Just imagine if I cursed.
Oh, I mean, that's a talent, you know, brother. That you can go ahead and make the masses. I ain't gonna say the people. The masses laugh.
I'm the Sinbad of YouTube.
The Sinbad. What is Sinbad doing?
I don't know. Probably
I ain't seen Sinbad in I don't know how long. You feel me?
See, Mike said kids say freak, and remember that because we're gonna definitely.
You do say freak. It's true.
We definitely gonna. I got something about that later on in the show. We'll wait till we get there.
Well, let's go ahead. Should we go ahead and bring our guest in? You think you ready?
So yeah, husband, father, all that stuff. Great brother. He about to come on here. He fits the show's. The show's what's the word I want to say? He fits the show's
template.
Not template, but persona. He fits the show's persona.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
definitely
does.
fitting in with us. I think y'all about to be in for a treat. This nigga look like Ghost on Power too. Let's go ahead and bring him in real quick.
Look like Ghost on Power.
This nigga look Ghost.
Bring him in real quick. G House, you in us, dog?
Man, what's the deal?
What's the damn deal? Hey, there you go. Yes, sir.
Hey, G House look like we sell really good copies of bootlegs.
So we gonna start early.
Damn. Did y'all my man get in here real quick?
Did y'all give me some flowers? I didn't hear no claps.
Oh, bro, I gave you the horn and everything. What is it? Wait, hold on. Wait. What the fuck is that?
Well, it was supposed to be my own air horn, but this whole kind of cheap in a bitch. I should have tested on this motherfucker before I started, y'all. I got fucking on the air horn, man.
I thought that was a dog whistle.
I really thought it was gonna be something too. That's the worst part.
Bro, that hoe just spit out some air.
I made this entrance with my.
This nigga brought his own horn that don't work.
Hey, bro.
I should have test run it. We did a test run. I should have test run the air horn.
Tried to surprise us. Well, surprise, nigga.
Surprise. That hoe just shot out air. Hey, it shot out air, man.
Man.
Dog.
I really thought that was gonna be something too.
Dog, I was so confused, bro. But I will say, I like that.
Sitting there like this, like he was, and he had the gay palm up too.
I was ready.
Look, I got some sanitizer. He was just hitting the flight. This is him.
Oh my god.
I didn't see him press on it.
That boy DB said he thought it was some breath mint, like the spray.
People still use the breath mint spray?
Shit.
You gotta be real trash, nigga, if you go,
I'm a mint. I need a mint.
Hey, Flight.
Bro, ain't no way people still using that, right?
That's so 85.
That boy said so 85, man. So 85. But shout out to my dog G House, man. Shout out to my dog G House. We get that crowd going officially now. Appreciate you pulling up to the pod, brother. Appreciate you, man. How everything going, bro?
Appreciate y'all having me, baby.
Everything's
It's
good?
Tuesday, man. Hell yeah.
Yes,
Blessed and
sir.
highly favored, I feel like, man. Now I'm chilling.
Sir.
I'm
yes,
chilling.
Sir. Yes, sir. That boy Rel said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? What was he gave a little word before we started. What was the little word?
I forgot what I said.
Damn.
I can't stop thinking about this horn.
That's what happens, man. Real 2 shots in and he forgetting what he said already.
Hey, man.
One shot in. We only took. No, you 1 shot in.
That's crazy.
Start the show off.
That's crazy. Yeah. There we go. I'm about to say, let's go ahead and increase it. That's a crazy segue. I like that.
That was the segue.
I can appreciate that segue.
And this the only thing we do endorse on here is liquor. So I'll say that I'm on this Ciroc pomegranate.
Both of y'all are.
And then we both on this Ciroc pomegranate. He still got the little silver part on his. I took it off so you can see it for his greatness.
Oh.
He still got the condom on his.
What are you talking about?
Hey, everybody in the chat, if you got you a drink and everything, please make sure that you go ahead and post.
Average Mo Show. Shout out to the Average Mo Show.
Average Mo Show in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Average Mo, man. We got the shot. It's shot o'clock. Go ahead. You know, I got that Terramana. Hey, shout out to G House. G House sent me the bottle of Terramana because he get a package of Terramana sent to him. So shout out to my dog G House for sending me the Terramana bottle. That shit crazy. That's a real one right there. You feel me?
Man, you gotta take care of good people.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, one time. Yes, sir.
I think I got that same New York shot glass when I went.
Probably do shit. I think a lot of people.
That means y'all both basic as shit. How the fuck y'all both go to New York and got the same shot glass? Shit,
show this. I didn't even show him mine. That's what make me so mad. Like we
so
both made that
funny,
decision.
Bro. That's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, send me the address. I got you, baby.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna try to.
Niggas both went to New York and said, "I'm gonna grab this one."
G House, can I deflect it? Can I try to deflect it real quick?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you defend yourself.
I mean, it's not gonna work. I mean, I'm ready for the flame, but I didn't pick that shot glass. It wasn't me. So I think don't. I ain't really got shit to say.
Oh, I did. Really, I was like, I like that one. And there's the honest truth. I like that one. Nah, I like that one right there.
Let me ask you a question, Fight. How many shot glasses you got in your house right now?
How many?
You got more than that one?
Absolutely. That was just
decided to pick the same one on the same night. Yeah, cute.
Both got Houston shirts on. No, wait.
Both got the same shot glass on. Y'all could have told me I was gonna gang up on some shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. He actually got that one right now? I thought he just said that for like just saying it. No, you ain't actually got that shot glass right now, right?
No, I got that one. This is the one I got right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Well, I'm not even using this. I'm using the Seattle Seahawks one.
Oh, you just shot a clock. You just got all the shot.
A couple of episodes. It's been a couple of episodes.
We got 25 of them. We got 25 of them in the house. I just picked the one that was closest to me.
We got the ones. We got ours from the New York store, the NY store in Times Square as well.
Yeah. She used to be going. It used to go crazy. No, it used to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure that we had shots. You know, we had a little kickbacks, like a lot of kickbacks back in Oklahoma. So you know, we had to make sure we had shot glass for everybody. And of course, you know, that's like the touristy shit. You know, when you go somewhere, what's the one thing that you usually get? You go and get a shot glass. So
shot glass or a T-shirt?
Shot glass. That's a good one.
I don't want no T-shirt.
I mean,
what if you're getting a gift for somebody? Shot glass or a T-shirt?
Shot glass. You gonna like what I like.
Kate getting T-shirts. Kate getting T-shirts.
I'm not thinking about you. I'm getting that way. If you don't pick it up, I can keep it.
he said shot glass. You getting what I'm getting.
Same way.
I feel you though. I feel that.
They don't like this shit.
You said. I feel that though. That shit's funny.
Yeah, they don't like it. Shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I got one in Los Angeles now. I don't think I got an LA shot glass.
Do we have? I
can't think of it. I got
one. Mike said ink pen.
What? That wasn't even an option, was it?
That wasn't even. Wait. Mike, you really going to a whole nother city and state and going to like the touristy gift shop and everything, and you going to grab a ink pen?
You must be an artist.
Y'all said shot glass or t-shirt, and this nigga said ink pen.
Left field.
This nigga said ink pen.
Hey, never change, Mike. Never change, brother.
No, you need people like that as well.
Yeah. We had an LA shot glass, but it broke. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I didn't know.
He said Mike don't even travel. Don't pay attention to him. This nigga Mike been to Austin.
Hey, DB on me, DB on 3, man. That's one of the worst Call of Duty players I've ever played with. Shout out to DB, man.
Oh my God, what happened to DB?
Oh my God, what happened? Now I'm just playing DB.
Oh man, bro. All right, but G House, man, go ahead. Tell people a little bit about yourself, what you do, how you got into the business, everything. You know, go ahead. The floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, man. So for the last year, I've been blessed with the opportunity to open a gym with one of my best friends, man, who I would consider my brother. We met in college, man. He actually got me into the corporate world together after college. We ran it up together for about 5 or 6 years there. And then COVID happened to everybody, man. Mm-hmm. And so we said, you know what, we're going to take a chance. And we opened up this gym, man, and it's called Real Impact, man, Real Impact Performance. If you got Instagram, shout out to Real Impact Performance. Follow us, please. But the goal behind it, man, is just to give the game to the youth at an early age. You know, we always think if we had a place that we could have gone, you know, in middle school and high school to, you know, get better and stay focused on the goal, if that was what you were focused on, right? Because when you look at the numbers and the percentages of it, well, the people that are trying to make it, well, everyone's trying to fucking go to college and play football, right?
Right.
But a lot of kids, you know, don't really have that outlet to get better. You know, when you think about a high school team, you know, there may be 10 coaches, right? Well, there's 100 kids. So, you know, there's 10 kids to every coach. So is your kid really getting that one-on-one time and that proper training that they need to really excel to the next level? So we try to do that through the gym. But we also try to mentor the kids as well to let them know, like, you know, I remember I've been out the game probably 8 years, 10 years now. But that shit feel like it was yesterday, you know, and I look back, if I could have done a few things different my last years, I feel like I could have been better. Now, I would have never made it to the NFL. I'm just going to be real with you. But I could have still excelled more than I did at the level I was playing at. So we try to give them that game as well, as far as like, you know, lock in for, you know, you say you want to go to the next level, well, lock in for the next 8 years of your life, you know, and give it all you got, because you got the rest of your life to figure life out, you know. Right. And then on the same side, trying to give them the outlet to, you know, get their names out there and get the colleges their info and vice versa, and things that we didn't have at that age, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we do through the gym. But yeah, man, I've been doing that for the last year with like I said, the dude I play football with, man, and it's been a blessing. We're doing great, and we're growing every day, you know, and that's what it's about. You know, we feel like we're really making an impact, and we're able to change some of these kids' lives or elevate some of these kids' lives, and to leave where we were at, not even to like say anything, but we both left really good money in the corporate world, you know, but there's I mean, I'm gonna be real. There's $1 you can put on it, but the $1 they was giving us don't give you the satisfaction that you get out of helping these kids. You know, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. So that's me in the gym aspect of it, in the serious aspect of it. But yeah, man, that's what I do.
That's what's up. That's real, because it's especially everybody. I feel like these kids just see the social media shit and they just think that shit is easy. And a lot of people give those false hopes, and they selling those dreams thinking like, oh yeah. They don't understand what really like the work that it takes and how long you got to dedicate your life to get into that level. And it's not many gyms like the one that y'all have that is doing that. So especially as somebody that, you know, plays sports, obviously both of us played sports growing up in high school and everything. I wish I would have had that shit too. Especially with the politics and everything of it. Like, if you couldn't work out with certain people because, you know, you're not ranked this high or you don't know this person, you know, but y'all really making an impact, no pun intended.
Right. And then you think about it like we're trying to create the atmosphere of, well, we think about it, well, if we can get the top kids in San Antonio training at Real Impact, You know, and then they're seeing their competition every day, but they're still building that brothership, you know, that brotherhood of, you know, he may play over there, but shit, I've been grinding with him all summer. That's what it's about in college. Like, you don't know none of them cats coming in.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know none of them. You work together and you build that brotherhood, but if you can give them just that piece, they're gonna be able to accolade and to fit in so much better and so much quicker when they get to that next level if they have that opportunity. Right. Shout out to my young boy Jake right here.
Yeah, shout out to Jake. Yeah, what's good, Jake?
Shout out Jake. Shout out Jake.
But yeah, man, and that's what it's about, man. So we feel like we're doing it, man, and the feedback that we've been getting from, you know, the community is positive, and that's all it is, man. That's all it is.
What's up.
So you got, so to clarify, you have more of like the gyms that the athletes go to do the trainings and stuff, and all the fancy drills and stuff that you see on, you know, Snapchat and stuff like that with the athletes. You got one of them, not more of your traditional just treadmills and.
So that's where we feel like we're the X factor, right? Because we are able to we're able to offer both to the community. So, you know, real, you have your baby's big, but say he was a little bit older, you know, and he was working out at the gym. We have 10,000 square feet. So we have about 3,400, I think, square feet in the front, and that's equipped with treadmills and plate-loaded machines and some squat racks and things of that nature, rowers, a sauna, bathrooms, and everything to where your normal everyday person, we offer regular gym memberships as well, they can work out at. And then in the back, we have turf and sleds and, you know, all the things of that nature, box jumps, boxing bags, and everything to where we train the athletes. But at the same time, as a member, you have access to both. So we do offer the regular membership to the community.
Yeah, that's what's up. So it's more than just the
training facility.
The training facility. It's
right.
complete. You got your training facility. You got your not, I don't want to say casuals, but you know, your casual workouts. And
Brandon came up with it. He said it's San Antonio's #1 private family gym. And that's what we're running with. You know what I'm saying? It's a private family gym because you're going to see kids in there at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to see athletes in there, and you're going to see a parent maybe, you know, hitting the treadmill with their kid getting trained in the back, and you know all of that. You know, we try to embrace it all. We really do.
But that's being ahead of the curve, because and I don't know what happened. Like, everything shut off. And then came back. I don't know. Yeah,
like I feel like every single episode, like, Satan really be trying to mess with us, bro. He don't want us to be great.
But God was stepped in because I wasn't going long.
Of course.
But everything just shut off. That was.
Shout out to Great House, but it said Ashton in the chat.
Shout out Destiny in the chat, man.
Yeah, shout out to. Wait, she related to. Oh, well, hold on.
Yeah.
So that's right. I forgot.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Destiny. You were a part of that. I apologize.
You should be apologizing to me.
Yeah, well, you too, brother. You had no choice in the matter.
Anybody that know Josh? Yeah, we gonna get on
that boy DB said, can he go in there and do his max bench of 450 and run a 40 in the back?
First of all, DB, you ain't bitching no more than about. I'm gonna give you 180 on a good day. Well, you can run the 40. You can definitely run the 40.
I want to see what DB gonna say his 40 is. He probably gonna say some silly shit like 4-1.
No, DB run at least a 5-6.
5-6.
What my question was
that for an adult, I feel like.
No, it's not. But it's bad when you compare to niggas in the NFL. But when so I was gonna say that you're ahead of the curve, because I see like a lot of people are transitioning more away from Planet Fitness and 24-hour fitness and LA. Did I say LARA? LA Fitness or whatever other fitnesses they got. Right. Everybody's transitioning out of those and into the private at home, because it's more of a family environment. Everybody know everybody. Okay, at 5 o'clock, I know I got this group that's gonna be there. Cecilia gonna be there. Jacob gonna be over there. You know, and y'all got group chats and everybody texting and stuff. The gym do meal plans and stuff for you and all. Like, so a lot of people are moving more towards those personal, the private family type of gyms anyway. So you definitely got ahead of the curve.
Yeah, and I think like one of the things that, like, even when we started, you know, we had a couple people ask us like, what's going to be your niche? You know, like, what type of people are you going after? And we always left it kind of broad. And if you, and not that I know everything about business at all, because I don't, but I think if you ask people, most people would say, well, that's not a smart decision, because you need to go off after a target audience, right? But we kind of let our target audience come to us. And we really realized that a lot of our members, and people that have joined are people that are kind of exactly to Will's point of people that have moved away from your Planet Fitness, they moved away from your Gold's Gym, that, are looking for everything that they can get, which you can get at our gym. You can hit the sauna, you can hit free weights, you can hit plate loaded machines, you can hit a fucking assault runner, you can hit turf, you can hit sleds, you can hit tires, you can hit everything you can do, boxing bags at Gold's, you really can. But you can do it with 3 other people in the gym and have 10,000 square feet to yourself. So it's just, what do you want to do, and the hardest part for us really is just getting people to see it, right? And that is the ultimate key, because we hardly ever have someone walk in and tour the gym that doesn't sign up, and that's just being just completely honest. There's not anything really like it in San Antonio.
So do you find it hard? Do you find it super difficult, because obviously San Antonio is a smaller market? Do you find it difficult just in San Antonio to be able to get your name out there, or like?
So I mean, I think with anything, right, and these numbers are probably off, but say there's 2 million people in San Antonio, right? Well, we don't need 2 million people at the gym, right? We don't need 200,000, we don't need 2,000. Right. So it's just about finding that percentage. And where we're at in Leon Valley in San Antonio is a great spot. I mean, the highway that we're off gets between 90 and 100,000 cars. That might be off. Let's split that in half. Let's say 40 to 50,000 cars a day on it, though. So we're in that prime market. There's tons of people that are driving there.
Okay.
But marketing is fucking expensive. And that's one thing that we didn't really know how expensive it was, at the beginning. But the one thing that we know that carries more weight than anything to us is word of mouth. And so we try to make sure that we take care of the people, because one person will bring you another person. And if that continues, at some point you're going to get to your goal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you got to hold the people. And that's one of the things that we've done. Outside of people moving out, if they're military and things like that, people don't really leave the gym. And so we're able to hold the people that we've gained. Now it's just about increasing the eyes and getting more people on it, faster. But like I said, we're not even a year in, and we're comfortable. So we're doing great.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. Say that you're not a year in and you're comfortable, and not a lot of people can say that. That's a blessing right there. Absolutely.
It is, indeed.
Absolutely. There was D Brown said he said some free game.
I'm peeping right now. Yeah.
If you haven't tapped in with the youth football world, parents love getting their kids extra work nowadays. Is the youth football scene big in San Antonio like it is in Houston and Dallas?
So I don't know about it in Houston, Dallas. All I can tell you is I haven't seen it on a scale of like how DB, like I've watched DB's post, obviously, from this past weekend and everything, and they have big leagues in San Antonio,
right?
But I still haven't seen it on that scale. But we absolutely have. Shout out to Brandon Hurst with Big Dog Training. He trains the youth at the gym. And he does a really great job of training a couple leagues in San Antonio. But we are tapping into that DB, absolutely. And this past year, we actually had the opportunity. We were traveling, but we got to help coach the defensive side of the ball for the Burnett Bulldogs. Shout out to the Burnett Bulldogs. And we got to coach the defensive side of the ball there. So that was a good opportunity and a lot of fun.
Is that high school out there?
No, that's a youth league. It was sixth graders. Sixth graders. They invited us out for a camp over the summer, and they liked what they saw, what we put on and everything, and they invited us out for the season. Brendan and I, and so that was a lot of fun. It was real cool.
Oh, that shit. Yeah, that's what's up. Y'all doing it out there in San Antonio.
What?
We trying to.
What was your workout background? Was it athlete? You was getting the muscle man performances where you getting your draws and take pictures.
Wait, what?
Come on, fam. That niggas be halfway naked. Half, I mean, 98% naked. Was that you?
Absolutely not. No,
I was just making sure, brother. That was your life. That's okay.
Absolutely. Shout out to the niggas that want to be naked in front of the niggas in flicks. That shit dope. But when I was, it's real.
If it pay well, I'll do it.
Yeah, man, from what they get paid a bag. Like the top tier ones, they get paid a bag.
Yeah.
You might.
What was your background?
But nah, man, I got to play some college ball, man, down at A&M Kingsville, and after that, man, I just
Yeah, they wanted me to.
Yeah, I bet they did. I had ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? I had ups and downs in it. But lately, man, for the past like 2 years,
They didn't
I know
want
they did. Man, I ain't never heard of no. I ain't never heard of you down there.
I sent them a letter. They was like, "Nah, we good." That's what the letter said.
He said, I ain't never heard of you down there. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't hear about me?
Come on, man. He was the hottest thing out of spring.
You crazy, boy. They was recruiting like crazy. I said, nah, y'all school too little for me.
Now, one thing that was that there's a lot of Houston niggas in Kingsville now, and so now you wasn't there.
They was
I see what you
they
did there.
definitely recruited hard. I feel
Absolutely.
like A&M
Absolutely,
Kingsville
yeah.
across all sports. I feel like they recruited very hard in Houston.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But nah, man. But lately, I mean, obviously owning the fucking gym. I just fell in love with, the fitness side of it. But about 2 years ago, man, me and my wife decided to just change. We decided to lock down, and we started meal prepping, and we started, whether it was going on walks or, just getting it in together, or, I think she was doing kickboxing and shit, and I had my shit going. But we just changed our bodies, bro. And then ever since then, we tried to just stick with it. And just like anything, I mean, we fall off at times, but it's that constant battle, right? Just trying to get a little bit better every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my side of it, I'm like the last person like that wants to be, just to be straight up, I don't want to be the gym owner and then be like fat and be like sluggish, and then you're telling people what to do.
No, fact,
and then the
yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
looking at you like,
There's
bitch,
nothing
like
wrong with saying fat.
you can't even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
try to run the principle of like anything I tell a client or anything I tell a kid to do, I'm gonna make sure that one, I've either done it or one, I can do it right in front of them and show them the proper way. I'm not trying to be on some, hey, just do it for the pocketbook type shit, right? Because that would go against real impact.
I mean,
So,
it's a lot of people that do that shit too. Like a lot of people do it for the pocketbook.
Go over there with that shit.
Over there with that shit.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen a fat person working at a gym.
Really?
You crazy as hell.
Yeah, you.
Well, I don't go to the gym
I'm
often,
about to say, ain't no way, bro. Oklahoma City is a banger.
And then
Motherfuckers.
nigga just said, Charm, post your little legs.
Oh, you know why he said that? Because this nigga Trauma.
Oh no. Oh no.
Trying to find a good example. Charmer has no leg definition at all. It's just straight. It's straight hamstring, ankle.
Go straight from the hamstring to the ankle.
God missed everything in between the knee and the ankle.
Missed the kneecap, calf muscle, tendons,
Like,
and all
bro,
that
this
shit.
nigga
Like, that explains why that nigga danced that way.
Yeah, they can't bend. Hey, that nigga legs look like this.
No.
This nigga leg, and that's
crazy.
the foot.
That's crazy.
No, he really ain't got no leg definition. It's kind of sad.
He said, "Jay, get you an energy drink with the taco." That's got to be an inside joke. Hey, I see a little family reunion. I seen your wifey went ahead and asked her brother if he work out, and he said, "Nah, he work in the sun. That's enough." What you got to say about that, G?
I remember like a couple months ago, no bullshit, a nigga Josh hit me. He was like, hey, bro, I'm about to get with it. You send me a workout and shit. I'm about to start working out and shit. And I always like, when someone say that, you're like, all right, bet. Then about like a week went by. I don't think Josh hit me for a workout. And then,
Hell no.
2 weeks by, the nigga Josh ain't hit me for a workout, but that nigga work in the sun, Josh. I give you that. You work in the sun, bro. So shout out to you, Josh. I know the motherfucking sun be hot, bro. It be hot.
Motherfucking sun be hot, bro.
That was valid March. That was valid March through October, and it's cold now. It ain't that tough no more.
Hey, but it be tough in the cold too to get out there and work out.
Because it's cold though.
Oh man, if you outside, that shit be the hardest to move.
Nah, do you? I find like so.
See, his sister gonna say he was lying.
He was like, I lied. I tried. You tried. Wait. You did?
He ain't tried shit.
He ain't tried. Hell nah, he ain't tried. Nigga ain't tried.
Listen,
His trying was saying he gonna do it.
I got a bunch of fit friends. Y'all are two of them. Yes, this chat, if you don't realize, I'm the most out of shape nigga in the group. I think I don't have no problem. This is my truth. So,
Speak your truth.
Yeah, so I think I know I've asked a lot of people in the past, hey man, hey, give me a workout. I'm about to hit it. I know my boy Aaron, I play football with on Wednesdays. Hey, hit me with a workout, bro. I'm about to hit that mug. And I'm just like Jay. A day went by, like I'm gonna get to it. Another day went by, and I feel bad because you took the time out of your life to
create the workout.
Well, no, House. You took your time to formulate a workout for me. we use big words on this show, okay?
Stephen A. YouTube.
You took all that time to formulate
See what's wrong with just one syllable words.
a physical performance program for myself. So yeah, I never did do it though. But I am like me personally, especially when I played football 15 years ago, I was a workout warrior. Like that was my thing. I love the gym, and I do love it's just getting to it. It's always getting to the actual workout. Once I start, I'm fine. I'm cool. I can be there for 3-4 hours. But it's actually starting. And I think that most people in the chat, y'all chime in too if y'all have that same issue. But what advice do you have for people like me that's fat and want to work out and like to work out, but
oh no, man! Look, this the devil. This the devil.
He is crazy. But now,
this the devil. Hold on, wait.
I'm back. But yeah, I'm back.
Hold on.
My visual's not back yet.
Deactivate your camera and then reactivate it.
I'm coming back.
Look at Satan trying to work, man.
I'm coming back. That's all right though. But fat, I ain't even gonna acknowledge it. Fat people like me that like to work out but can't start. What advice do you have for those people?
You said the hardest part, and it's the start. And I truly believe that's what it is. Like if you could get started, right? Like, because once you get to the point of working out to where, and I'm not no fitness guru. You put that on that post, I meant to flame your ass up about that shit. Because I'm still not to where I want to be.
Nigga, to me, you are a guru.
But no,
I'm a noob.
But to the point of the hardest part is just getting started, right? And if you can get through that first week, because day one gonna suck because you ain't gonna be able to do it. You're gonna be tired, out of shape. You're gonna be feeling fat, and then day two gonna be ass. Because you're gonna be sore as shit and you're gonna be mad, you can't walk, you can't sit down on the toilet, regardless, you can't do nothing. But if you can get through day 3, 4, and whatever that is that first week, and then keep building on that and get to the point to where you don't feel good, like me, I gotta get some type of lift in or something every day. If I don't, my mood's off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really feel like my normal self. If you can get, I'm not saying you gotta get to that point, but get to the point to where like, damn, if you didn't hit the gym, you kind of like, fuck. I didn't hit the gym.
Like you ain't get like any type of cardio in,
like nothing, because then it's part of your lifestyle, and I think that's what it's about. It's creating a lifestyle of being healthy and being active and doing something every day. It's not necessarily going after like what Instagram show and all that other bullshit, but you got to look at where you at, and you can always improve and you can get better every day, just changing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't take much. That shit don't take much effort, bro, and that's what people don't understand. You just got to create just little changes, little differences, and then you start to see your body change, and you start to, you know what I'm saying? You start getting that confidence and shit, because I've been a big nigga, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And you walk different as a fit nigga. I'm just going to be honest. Like, you got a little different swag in you. You feel different. You got that, it's just natural, bro.
Yeah.
And so I really think, like, to the big niggas out there, bro, like, take that time, because you not gonna do nothing but be proud of yourself, bro, because it take work. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no better feeling than like, because at the end, you like, damn, I worked, and really it take you, a month, a year. Ain't no timetable on that shit. But like you said, it's that 1% better every day, bro.
You just gotta, I think, obviously, bro, I know you get started. It's reps. You just need, I think you need 2-3. You get 2-3 solid days, we're gonna be looking at a different reel.
You know what it is? Because I always felt like I was very fit already.
Okay.
And I know, and like
the small changes in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to Kate. Yeah, I need to make big changes because I am big. But I think, sorry, that just slipped out. But. So I always
know where you're going with that.
I do know where I'm going. Let me get my thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for me, I had like a little few experiences that made me realize, oh snap, I'm getting big. And I got big quick because I've always been gradual. Like I think when I played ball in high school, I was 165, 170. And then I remember when getting on the scale, I was 195, 205, 200. And I actually liked that size. I felt big. I felt swole. I felt like I looked better than I ever looked my entire life. When I look back, I was super skinny. I don't ever want to get back to looking like that again. And then, you know, that got to about 215. I'm like, okay, I got good arms. See, look, see, I got good arms. It's the tattoos. They give it more definition.
The tattoos do give it more.
But I have...
The shading help a lot.
Yeah, man, whatever. So listen, golly, that wasn't what I didn't want y'all to start flaming me. I was trying to encourage myself.
I was right there with you, G.
Nah, whatever.
That's the extreme asshole. I was on your side. I was about to tell the story. That's the reason why I got tatted.
Oh, see, I didn't know it. I didn't know it was a muscle enhancer.
It is,
see,
bro.
Look,
that's why I got tatted, bro.
So when I got this tattoo, I don't care what nobody say. I'm switching my story a little bit. I don't care what nobody say. Tattoos hurt. So when I got this one, I got all this done at one time. All of this. So he did he did the words. And then he came over here and he did the words. And then he went back over here and did the clouds. No, I'm sorry. No, he did the words, then he did the clouds over here. And then he went over here and he did the words. And he's like, all right, I'm about to start on the clouds. I said, no, I'm good, bro.
and ever since then, you haven't gone back.
That's the story. I ain't got clouds under this arm. Tattoos hurt. I don't care what nobody says.
Right, especially in there, bro. Like, you see mine, bro. Like, I just got words. I didn't get no clouds, no nothing, bro. After the words, I was done. Like,
I muscled through this one. But yeah, the other one, I said I'm good. I'm gonna get it one day. But anyways, then I got stepped on the scale. I was 215, and I was like, okay, I'm cool. Then I got to 220. And then I noticed it in two things. I noticed it was I started playing flag football. I took a good while off because I hurt my ankle. That's nothing. Injuries were starting to occur at a much greater regularity. I'm killing you today. So regularity. Yeah, I know. I don't even know if that fit.
I shook my head forward, but I was.
He was like, "Yep, that's it. Yep, regularity." But I hurt I pulled my hamstring and then I messed up my ankle. So I was like, all right. I'm getting heavy now. My ankle can't support all this weight no more. Because all I did was jump up and jump down. The ankle said, "Oh no," and it just cracked on me.
Oh no!
Hey, I jumped up. The ankle said, "Oh no," and I was done. So I took a little time off from football, and when I went to go try to play football again, now that was football was like my main source of working out flag. So now I stopped doing that. And I got into a relationship, and I started eating better, and all that pile up. I tried to go back out there and play football, and I was at safety, and nigga threw a pass. 12 months ago, I'm picking that off and going the other way. And when I realized I almost tripped trying to turn around, I said, yeah. And then I put on a button-up shirt that I've been wearing my whole adult life. And I sat down and it bubbled up, and you can see my undershirt. Like it did one of these. It did one of these.
Yeah,
I got to change that.
I think we all been there. I think we all been there, bro. We all been there.
I really don't like the way I look in suits and stuff either. But see, for me, workouts have to be fun. Workouts have to be fun, and so I've been procrastinating, but I think one thing that's about to get me going, and I was really excited because I was about to join the Floyd Mayweather boxing gym. Because I think something structured like that and fun, where I can go in there and hit the boxing gloves and boom, act like, pretend like I'm a fighter for 2-3 hours. I think that, stuff like that, I can't just go to a gym and just be hitting weights and then go running on the treadmill and then go over here and doing this crap. I can't just do like that little I got to do something that's fun. Because football, I can go out there and play all day long. Right. I can play it all day long. As slow as I am and as out of shape as I am, I'll play all day if you ask me to.
So let me ask you this. So because I'm sure you're competitive, especially with football, because that's your love.
I want defensive MVP on my team. They just announced this.
Talk your shit. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the horn on that one time.
I'm still cold.
Talk to him. So when you compete, he talking real heavy right now. When you compete, do you not? I'm trying to figure out. So for me, I can hoop all day, right?
Right.
But if I'm not killing niggas like I know I can, I'm mad, and I know it's because I'm slow. Does that not do you feel like that ignites a little bit of fire under you?
It does. It used to a lot, especially when I first started, because I had just started back playing a couple months ago. So it definitely brings it to reality. Like, okay, like I missed a flag or something, or but I'm so self-aware though. What happened?
Said mic on your head.
But that's the worst photo.
Kid to get worked out there.
That boy
Mike
said a
Allow.
1-star strong safety.
Not with the land sharks.
Hey.
You wear land sharks?
Hey, nah, I really don't know what brand my cleats is, because I thought they was Nike. No, let me tell you. I thought they was.
Ankles.
Hold on, listen. Check me out. I thought they was Nike.
Right.
And because when I looked on Amazon, they had like a little check. But when I got the shoe, I see it went all the way around. Like the check don't stop. So it went all the way around the shoe. I ain't never had a wraparound check.
A wraparound check.
So no, I thought they was Nike, but no. So
Rollins.
to answer your question,
I ain't heard Rollins in 20 years, bro.
to answer your question, I had a lack of confidence, and I told my buddy that on the phone, because see, now I know football a lot more. I just play off my mind.
Right.
Like I know the spot. I know how to play spots.
Yeah.
I know where I need to be and how I need to be there. I know my ability. So if I'm playing corner, I'm gonna back up. Why? Because I'm not gonna let you run past me. And why would I try to go up there and play you close up when you're just gonna whoop, and you gone?
Yeah.
So I know I play back. I'll let you have anything in front of me. I just gotta come up and make a play. But if you beat me, that's a touchdown. So it's just stuff like that. If I'm playing linebacker, I see they fastest guy over here, I'm a shade a little bit. So I know, okay, if he comes, and I gotta get you upon contact, because I know if you gain speed, it's gonna be harder for me to get you.
Right.
So I try to be there as soon as you catch it.
Damn. That's how you know. That's how you know boys getting older. That's how you know boys getting older.
Old man ball. He played old man ball.
That's how you know. That's how you know boys getting older, because he using, like you said, the cerebral. He using the IQ of the game. Because now, I mean, what a lot of people don't realize is that the IQ is so high. Your IQ can beat a nigga with talent all day. They just don't think, because the IQ, they don't understand how hard you have to work to gain that IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like for basketball, I know for a fact that, like, if I'm playing somebody that's shifty, I got IQ, bro. I'm not gonna press up on you and let you shake me. I know what you want to do. You gonna try and put me on the mixtape. I'm gonna just let you do all of that shit. And as soon as you take a step going to the goal, I'm there. Like, that shit's clamped. So I'm gonna beat all of that talent shit all day, because it took a lot of work for me to get my IQ there. Like, I put that time. I feel you, bro. I ain't even about to get into
something real quick before you go, House, real quick. I think the problem, and I know this is a lot when I'm at flag football. You probably notice this too in your intramural leagues that you be in.
What's up, mama?
The problem is us old brothers that's out there playing. Y'all even in better shape, but y'all still not what y'all used to be. So a lot of people can't come to the senses of that you're not that person anymore. Everybody still think that they were that 17-year-old kid who can cross half court and pull jumpers. Everybody think that same 15-year-old boy who used to juke all around the parking lot. Everybody think like I think that's the difference between me. I know you're faster than me. I know you're quicker than me. Like, I'm not fit to be like, oh no, I got him. Yeah. No, I wish my team was in here. They'll tell you, if I'm at corner, if I feel like somebody's faster than me, I will go sit on the sideline. Why am I gonna try to hurt my team to try to prove a point?
Yeah.
You're a real old teammate.
Yeah, you're a real one.
I can't hold you, but if it's somebody bigger or tall or something, like if I feel like they can't beat me on speed, I'm gonna play you. But yeah, once you get me, I'm like, okay, yeah, this nigga's good.
That's crazy, because I feel like a lot of people would, as they get older, they would understand that shit. But there's a lot of people that still be trying to relive the glory days and shit. Like, and they be getting their shit cooked and embarrassed, and they be like, I almost had him, that old man shit. I'm glad you're not one of them.
Man, you ain't see him hold me. You ain't see that. You ain't see him. That's what you get. That or you argue, nigga, you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. You know, it's like, they just cooked you for an 80-yard touchdown. Hush.
Why you would have been it? Shout out to my boy D Haynes. Shout out to my dog D Haynes in the chat. Fight would have been, bro. I heard that. I don't know shit about football, so that's why I didn't stick with it. I got popped one time, and it was raps, bro. I got popped in my knee.
What's the story? What's the story?
So I went out. I was going for receiver in middle school, and
you solid receiver size too.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. It's probably like some slant to the middle. And I always heard people say, like, don't let anybody air that shit through the middle. And I was like, but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to show people, like, I'm really with it. Like, I'm athletic. It don't matter what it is. Like, I can do that shit. Beat my defender, got that slant. I caught that bitch, and I got hit, like, in my knees. And I couldn't get up. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. Fast forward, probably like a few months later, I broke that leg hooping. And I was like, yeah, it's because of football. If I would never got hit like that, my shit would have still been intact.
You think that nigga knocked something loose?
He knocked something loose. I mean, no, bro. Ain't no way he was in 8th grade, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way.
Flight got laid out. But you know the thing about
it wasn't like
it was.
Hold on, wait. I ain't getting laid out. I got hit in my knees.
It sound like you got laid out to me, bro.
I got hit in my knees.
He broke your shit months in advance. You got
he did.
They broke your stuff in the future.
And see how I look at it is like, oh, I can't breathe. I'm just laying there like, no, like he broke my shit in the future.
You got hit so
bro.
hard, it ain't even happy yet. Oh, it's gonna take a little time.
Hey man, listen, that shit.
I ain't never hit that hard.
Hey, kid, like, bro, and I don't know if it's because I jumped in there. I don't know. My motherfucker hit hard. That motherfucker hit hard.
Well, the thing about going across the middle, I tell people all the time, catch the ball because you're going to get hit no matter what.
Yeah, bro.
You're going to get hit no matter what. You might as well just catch it.
And the fact that they hold me, too, I think they did that shit on purpose, bro. They didn't really want me on the team.
I'll tell you, look, I think coaches set me up one day on purpose, and I'll never forget this. I was a junior, and I was scout teaming for varsity, and we were running their plays or whatever. Bro. So I came up, and I ran a curl route. And when I ran the curl route, I came back, and I caught it. And, did a little move, got a couple yards, about 20-yard gain. And all defense was hot. Coach said, run it again. You don't want to put nothing in between this? you don't want to keep them guessing? So now I'm lined up. I'm trembling. I'm trembling. Because now he mad because I just embarrassed him. So I came off the line, full speed. I'm striving. Hit the route. Came back, caught the ball. The next thing I remember is I was on the bench.
Damn.
I was on the bench. I remember I forgot what day it was. I completely forgot the day. So when people talk about concussions, but at that time it wasn't a big deal, so I didn't tell nobody. But I remember thinking to myself, what is today? And I could not figure it out to save my life. I just didn't think nothing of it. But I was out. I was out for the rest of practice. Bro. I was done. But coach set me up because we ran the same play twice. Of course he know what's coming, and he wrong for that too because he could have just pushed me down, man.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have ran that route. I would have done some other shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna set me up twice.
And I wasn't that good. They be like, PG, I told you to run the route.
You just asking for me to.
I had no choice. I wanted to play. my family understands. I had to do something.
My family understands.
My mama here, she ain't never go to a game. You think he playing this week? You gotta be crazy. He said what?
I said your mama was at practice?
Nah, but that game that week, cause see, if I would have acted weak, and ran my own route, I wouldn't have played that game.
Nah, that's just fun. That boy Steph said Vino was dude from SpongeBob. My leg. That's exactly how it was, bro. That shit hurt. That nigga. Nah, I never thought about it like that, House. I never thought about it like that. That nigga really hit me so hard, he broke my shit months in advance. You know how bad of a motherfucker you gotta be to break somebody's shit in advance? That shit's crazy. I never thought about that. Yeah, bro. So I'm glad I never.
Your legs was weak to the motherfucker.
I think that nigga went on. I think he went on to play D1 football. So at least I got popped by somebody that played D1 football, bro.
That nigga's in the NFL.
Yeah, he probably is, bro. I don't remember kid name, bro. I know he went to a rival school and he was balling out, but he probably I don't know. He lit my shit up, bro. That shit is crazy.
I definitely, when I was looking earlier, I was like, man, I want to try to find something crazy to talk to House about. So I did find some crazy. I think it's like 9, maybe 9 or 10. I found like, yeah, you're right. Let's take a shot first. But while we pouring up, I found these crazy mental and physical facts that people probably didn't know. And some of these is really crazy that I want to see. I want your opinion on each one that I say. Opinion or fact or whatever. As I'll say what it is, and then I'll just give you the floor. And Flight, if you want to respond to, you're more than welcome.
I'm listening.
Hey, we pouring up a shot, y'all. Shout out to all 21. If you here right now, I'm gonna say this real quick. If you here right now, don't forget to like the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself right now. I'm having a great time. House is on here acting a fool. Let's take another shot, y'all. Let's go on to this next part of this stuff.
Let's get it.
So glad I bought that. Like, that pomegranate. That just, I can drink that all day. Oh, just so everybody know, Donald Trump just officially announced he is running for president in 2024.
Shout out to Trump.
Breaking news right now. Can I get the horns right now? Breaking news for Donald Trump running for president in 2024. That was the most entertaining nigga on TV. I can't wait.
He was.
I cannot wait. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If I did, I'd be Tiana Trump.
Trump is a don't cancel me mode. He do it.
Yeah, look, I'm telling y'all right now, if he come on this show, I'm taking that. We are taking that interview.
I'm not gonna hold you, dog. Like if that silly motherfucker want to get interviewed. Yeah, that's fine.
I hate it here.
Yeah, Kate can't stand that motherfucker at all.
He is entertaining.
She cannot stand that motherfucker. He called that shit out, bro. And then said if he run for president, he gonna run Republican because they stupid. And what did he do?
Oh my God!
And he ran Republican, got president, and they want him to run it back, bro.
Hey, that's a cold mofo.
That's a cold mofo. I don't like the nigga either, but that's a cold motherfucker to call that shit out. But you gotta respect the shit. You gotta respect the shit, bro.
Hey, bro, that I would never forget Donald Trump. I would never ever forget this day. I was me and one of the old residents I used to help take care of. I was a restorative aide. We were doing therapy. I'll never forget when he first did his first press conference when he was announced for president and how he went, like how this nigga was talking about Mexicans and stuff. I was like, he's changing the game. I didn't think he was gonna win, but when he won, he shut me up. Okay.
Oh, he don't give a shit.
Bro, nobody thought he was gonna win, and it's crazy because it's like
it was an upset.
It was like a few people that really understood that probably have been like following him. Like I saw a lot of people talking about it. They started bringing that clip back when he was like early 90s where he said if he ran for president, it would be Republican. He's like, and that shit's not gonna happen. And when that shit happened, everybody was just mind blown, bro. Like, that's a bad motherfucker to call that shit out. Just like how old buddy broke my shit months in advance, broke my leg months in advance. He called that shit years in advance, bro.
That nigga Trump
years in advance. He trumped me. That's wild, bro. That shit is wild.
But I just wanted to give y'all that breaking news. So shout out to DT. So crazy. So these are crazy mental physical facts you probably didn't know. Like I said, House, when I tell it to you, I want your opinion on what you think of it. So the first thing I got for you is that 39% of adults in the world is overweight.
That's it?
That's what I said.
You said how much?
39% of adults in the world is overweight.
But you know what I thought about too, House?
But you know what I thought about too?
Don't do it.
How much of that 39% is in America?
Oh, 38.
That's my point.
38.9.
38.9. He's some bad motherfucker.
So Mike, Chad, I want y'all to chime in too. So Mike said he think that's like, I thought it was more like 52.
I thought it was more than half.
If you go to the BMI, I mean, damn near everybody's over the BMI, bro. That's a fucked up scale. Like, you can even say you athletic on the BMI, and if you ain't, 9, 10, 11%, you're gonna be over your shit, body fat percent. Like, maybe a little bit higher, but it's got to be higher than that. 39 low for sure.
It's definitely, it's 38.9, definitely in the United States of America. Absolutely.
Yeah, if the world's 39.
If the world is 39, 38.9 is definitely in America, bro.
I ain't never seen a fat Chinese person. Anyways, you ain't seen one either, huh?
Oh, just like I never seen. Just like I've never seen it
in China. Is Buddha.
Is Buddha?
Buddha, the only one that's fat. Everybody else skinny. Buddha took the weight from everybody in China and just gave it to himself.
Hey, wait, it's the same thing. Like never seeing like a Chinese food like restaurant like commercial.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
I ain't never thought about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is that why? Like we put commercials for food constantly. I've never seen a Chinese food commercial.
Me neither.
That shit.
That just blew my mind. That just blew my mind.
Shit crazy,
yeah,
right?
Don't say no more shit like that no more.
D Brown said Asians don't have beards either. You crazy? Them samurais do, don't they?
Yeah.
Are they Asian?
Them samurais be having beards.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't do that.
Okay. There we go, y'all.
Well, they told me I couldn't talk about the Jews. They said you can talk about Asians.
That's why. That's wild.
What Kyrie Irving taught me is you can't say nothing about the Jews, but niggas ain't get suspended for talking about Asians.
That's crazy. I mean, look, the NBA can't even like have their games is played in China. So you know what I'm saying?
Right, because of that LeBron and Daryl Morey.
No, it wasn't LeBron. It was Daryl Morey.
Daryl Morey, right? But LeBron endorsed it or something. He backed him up or something like that.
LeBron said something, but Daryl Morey, he was saying that shit for years.
Yeah, but all Daryl Morey said is they should be able to have independence. I think it's something like that. He didn't even say nothing bad, but it offended them niggas. But anyways, whatever.
Yeah, it offended the government.
Yeah, screw them. Next thing, lack of exercise causes more death than smoking.
No.
These are facts, brother.
That's a fact or a myth?
These are facts. Everything I read is facts.
Lack of exercise.
Cigarettes.
The lack of exercise causes more death than smoking.
There should be more fucking commercials about exercise mode because they got a few about stop smoking. You don't see shit about get out there.
No. Oh, well, that probably plays into it, bro. That probably plays into it. The more people that smoke, the more people got to go to the hospital and get their meds and everything. That means more money in the pocket. If you tell people to exercise more, they gonna exercise, still smoke, but they won't be in the hospital as much. Therefore, it ain't gonna be a lot more money. So really and truly, when it comes to a lot of this shit, obviously everything in USA, if it ain't about money, they don't really want to hear that shit. It's the bottom dollar. So I can see that because there's a lot of motherfuckers that be smoking these squares, but they be in the gym, they get their workout in so they can smoke these squares. You know what I'm saying? So they might live an extra year and a half, maybe 2, because they getting that workout in. But if you don't work out at all, compared to somebody who don't work out at all and don't smoke, just imagine like somebody that don't work out at all, that eat McDonald's double quarter pounders with cheese and 20-piece McNuggets every fucking day.
But what about on the flip, the person that is healthy but just don't smoke?
I mean, you talking about like they eat healthy?
I mean, there's we still gotta have some of them out there, right?
No, it's definitely some of them out there, but I guarantee you, the more of that percentage is more so of those that don't live that healthy lifestyle. That's why you don't hear shit about like pescatarian diets and vegan diets and all of that shit and going vegetarian and all of that shit. You don't hear a lot about that out here. They gonna keep pushing all of the other stupid shit because the more fat you get, the more medical problems you have, which results you to go to the doctor or the hospital, which means you got to pay that money, an absurd amount of money, might I add, to be able to get healthy again, and pay an absurd amount of money to have certain medicines, and then once you healthy again, you go right back into that fucking circle. So I now thinking about it, I can see that. I can see that. That's just crazy though. You would think
y'all niggas made that way more scientific than I thought it could be. I was like, shoot, this nigga Flight start drawing graphs.
All right, bro.
Pie charts.
Yeah, bro. I think that's just because I overthink like a lot. So like shit like that should be hitting my mind like daily.
Yeah, so we came to the conclusion that it's true.
Yeah. I can see it being true. Okay. I can see it being true. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next.
Long walk for a short drink of water. My fault. Yeah, we did. My fault. We was running around in reverse like a motherfucker looking for somebody. My fault.
Shout out to the new map tomorrow.
Shout out to the Warzone too. Shout out to the people that play Warzone in the chat. But yeah, go ahead. What's the next one?
Swearing, for those who don't know what swearing means, cursing, now I told you we're going to come back to this. Cursing makes you feel better when you're in pain.
Facts. Absolutely. I completely agree with that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
What?
Well,
you ever stubbed your toe? Have you ever stubbed your toe?
I don't curse.
You a motherfucking liar.
I'm not a motherfucking liar.
No. I will say no. So real like
No, he's cursed before. On the
He's
game.
not. He's
I've never
definitely-
cursed.
No, you've definitely said.
I've never cursed. Y'all have never heard me curse. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Well, it depends on what you qualifying as curse words.
Person, because he a damn son of a gun.
No, I've never said that. I've never said. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Let me tell you. I do. This happens every single.
Talk to him. DB.
No, I'm saying like, bro.
DB is lying. Let me tell you something. Because
silly.
every time I tell somebody that, every time I tell people that, they always tell me they heard me curse. And no, y'all have never heard me curse. Y'all might hear me say "bitch,"
Nah, bro.
but y'all have never heard me curse. Or y'all might, I say "dang," I say "freak," I do all that. I do not curse. Y'all have not ever heard me curse on the game.
Chaz. I will say, out of everybody I know, you somebody who really keeps that shit, for lack of better term, PG rated. Cause you say freak, dang. I heard some crazy
The worst word I say is nigga.
That's the only. I will give you.
That's the words I say. I need to stop saying that.
Nah, you know what? I will give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And I'm working on that.
I'll
Say
give
it
you
again.
that.
We know what your intent is when you say, "Oh, freak you."
Oh
dude.
yeah, but intent does not matter.
No, facts. No, I will give you that, real. No, now that you break it down, I can agree with that. But I will say, especially now that we got this Warzone 2 and whatnot coming out, I guarantee you, everybody we run with, they gonna be waiting.
Something slipping, folks.
Somebody is waiting. I mean, because this fool Jay, this nigga Jay, say the F word.
Jay, you're a peer pressure son of a bitch.
He really is. Hey, but I mean, for myself, oh yeah. I get hurt. Oh, I'm cussing up a storm.
Man,
I stub my toe. I'm cussing a storm.
But does it make you feel better?
Yes, it relieves all the pain.
Chaz, Chaz. I was like, why he keep saying freaking god dang it? Like what? But I get it. I get it. I respect it.
That's just something I've never picked up on.
Right.
Like I don't know why. My daddy cursed my daddy probably the most cursing mofo on the planet.
Kid definitely slip on rap songs.
Oh yeah. Man, these niggas, these niggas, that's I jam in my car. That's I jam in my car.
Hey, bro, so keep that shit phone here. Keep that shit 100. You by yourself in the car. Wayne play. You ain't cussing? Like you doing that shit?
He cussing like a mother.
I'm not
by yourself?
I'm not. It's so conditioned in me now that if I say a curse word, I'm gonna be weak. I'm gonna be like, oh. That was so weak. I'm a little kid. When it comes to cursing, I'll be cursing. My mama be like, don't you use that kind of language. I'm sorry, mama. I'm 31. I just decided to use it. Oh my God.
Nah, man, I think as soon as I went off to college, bro. I started cussing in front of my mama, and it was just like.
That's why it's crazy to me to see people curse in front of their mamas. It's
never.
mind-blowing.
It's never. So you gotta understand. It's never distasteful. Yeah. It's never something directed towards her.
Around this mother.
It's never something directed towards her or distasteful or nothing like that. It's usually like when I'm really trying to get a point across. Or I'm upset. And even to this day, like my mom hit me like, hey, just chill out. Like we be on here, just stop with all that. And I'm like, Mom, I'm grown, but I get it. I completely understand. But I mean, like when me and my mama talk, I'm sorry, Mom. I know you in here, but it is what it is. My mama, she say every damn word in the book. Every word in the book.
That's how my daddy is.
Every word. My grandpa, he don't say every word in the book, but I didn't call him a couple times. If my grandma, she don't really cuss, but when she do, you fucked up. Like, I mean, I grew up around that, so it's kind of like, I feel like for you to say that you don't cuss and you grew up around it, that's hella impressive.
Absolutely.
That's hella
I wish
impressive.
I had that kind of discipline in the gym. I wish I had that kind of discipline. Sometimes I wish that wasn't what I was. That wasn't my gift. And that working out was my gift.
You should have switched it to, if you're being honest. You should start cussing and start.
It's hard. I can't. I don't know. I can't fix my mouth.
House, I'm gonna tell you this. He started working out, and them sets start getting harder and harder. He gonna be, man, fuck. He gonna be mad because I know for a fact when me and Kate be working out, we get done with that, it'll be like that fourth set. Yeah. And we put that bitch back on the rack. I'm like, man, fuck this, dog. Like, I'm ready to go. Working out.
See me, I'll be like, I'm tired of this. That's all I'm probably gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, you right. I mean, you conditioned to not cuss, so you right.
But you know,
probably right.
And back when I was dating, this used to frustrate me so bad when I would tell a girl, "Oh, I don't curse," but now I said that she's watching how she talks. And I could not stand that. Yeah. Like, man, you effing crazy. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Wait, I'm not a grandpa. I just don't do it.
Like, yeah, you don't mind. Yeah, you don't have a problem hearing it. You just don't spew those words from your mouth.
Right, and so it used to really bother me when people would do that, bro. like stop acting like I'm some kind of. This is gonna sound. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's bad, but some kind of super Christian. Like, I just don't curse, but I'm gonna say other stuff. I'm just gonna say, like, I say coochie. Yeah. Why do you think when we did the segment, I was calling coochie chips?
I mean, I feel like I would.
That has a better ring.
I'm calling coochie chips sound way better than the other one. But I'll say that too. Jay, like, it also depends on how you grew up and where you grew up. Yeah, Justin. Jay, it depends on how you grew up and how, because everybody in my family has cussed in front of their mom. And it's just a back and forth. It is never directed towards them. It's literally because they speaking on a story. It's like sentence enhancements. Like for like how my family uses them. So it's not like every day I talk to my mama, I'm cussing up a storm like, mother this and fuck that and all. No. Like if I'm telling a story and I'm upset, there's gonna be some cuss words being spewed. But a regular conversation, like I'm not cussing in front of my mom. Like that's just how it is. My mom is the first. Wait, I think you're talking about my mom, Mo. But yeah, my mom is the only person to really say sugar honey iced tea when she say shit. She be trying to stop. But
you know where I'm finding that cursing? You know where I'm finding that I really hate that I don't curse? Is with kids. That's where it's hard to find words to let them know that you're serious.
I'm sure you'd be like, gosh darn it.
David,
don't you do that?
You put that down right now, mister.
I'm serious.
I mean, you get your point across. I'm sure you get your point across. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Chaz appreciates that. You know what I'm saying? She appreciates that you get that point across in such a polite way. You know what I'm saying? So you good. You good.
I'm not supposed to let y'all niggas just fire me up like that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not accepting that. Bro, I'm telling you right now.
You looking at it the wrong way.
I'm like, hey, I try to put it down. I gotta dig deep. Since you don't curse, you gotta really, hey. You gotta mumble the words so that it sound like you said. Get over here right now.
You never move your teeth. You never move your teeth. Get your ass.
The lips stay still. Good. And that's.
His son's like, what the fuck is he doing?
Hey, DB said, hey, look, DB said David be like, oh yeah, this nigga weak.
Hey, and House, he see me doing that, he start doing it back. He was like, like this ain't no game.
Hey. Y'all having fun and shit. It's a game.
think it's playtime.
That's funny, dog.
I'm moving on to the next thing. Oh, that made me mad.
That shit's funny.
Chewing gum makes you more alert, relieve stress, and reduce anxiety levels.
My jaws, I hurt my jaws. I don't like chewing them shit.
But I can see that.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I can see that. Absolutely.
Y'all like chewing on gum for a long time? How long?
I don't chew on gum like daily. Or
It depends on what gum you're talking about.
We had a whole. Did we have like a whole segment on that shit? We did.
Extra. I'm probably about an average about 33 minutes.
That's a crazy ass number. The fact
it's like paper in your mouth at that point. Like,
nah, spearmint. No, you see.
What's the best gum that we said?
I think it was spearmint. And the problem is, House, you don't know how to chew.
It's a flavor.
He said
you don't know how to chew.
Spearmint is a flavor.
I mean, House, excuse me.
Spearmint is a flavor.
Oh, I mean extra. My bad. My bad. Excuse me. but House, you gotta know how to chew your gum to make it last longer.
Okay, you're a professional chewer.
Yeah, I do this on the side. So what you do when you chew, you can't see. But the problem people make with gum is that you put the whole stick in your mouth and you just chew the whole thing immediately.
Right.
Now you work on it piece by piece.
Okay. So wait, so you
so while you chewing, you put the other part under your tongue.
But wouldn't that make it like soggy and shit? Like not.
But the mint's still there
because you never chewed it.
Come on now. Chewing activates the mint. Put a piece of spearmint gum in your mouth and just let it sit there. You ain't gonna feel nothing. But take one bite. Mouth cold.
I think DB said House look like he chew his flavor out quick. Chew that shit out hella quick, huh? That's just fun. I've never.
Yeah,
damn, they calling you a munch.
Next thing. Sleeping naked helps you burn calories.
Yeah, because it results to fucking.
See, Flight, there was so many other avenues you could have took right now.
You went right to it.
There was so many other avenues. See, not cursing is a choice. Right there, you made a choice. Use that language. What about 15 other ways you could have went before you just went out with that? You didn't have to say that. You wanted to say that. God dang. But you're right. This doesn't give it in full context. Because ain't no way you just sleeping with no clothes on. I guess, I don't know. I guess you're not being weighed down as much.
My fault. Hey, them shots is kicking in. I apologize, Mama. I'm sorry.
Hey, before I finish this, let's take another one.
I'm sorry.
How many I got left?
I apologize for what just
in front of your mama like you ain't got no doggone sense.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought my mom logged off. It's about that time for her to go to sleep, so I ain't gonna hold you.
No, you disrespectful.
Yeah.
Was she gonna sleep at 9 o'clock?
I mean, ain't no telling with her. One night she go to sleep at 7. Next night she go to sleep at 2:30 a.m. So I don't know. Ain't no telling.
Bro, I'm not.
I was wondering if anyone else caught that, Jay.
Mom, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that at all. I apologize.
But no one else said nothing, so
I felt I'm not gonna hold you. I felt like that was like the best alley oop you could throw, and I felt like it was just my opportunity to dunk that motherfucker. So I apologize.
If that's what you felt in that moment, then go ahead.
I appreciate you, man. Just let me rock, bro. I don't need anybody to judge me or criticize me for my statement. Let's just move past it. We acknowledged it. We talked about it. Let's move forward. We're gonna take this shot and we're gonna go to the next thing.
Hold on, before we continue, I want to put out a no homo disclaimer.
No, you can't do that now. 6 minutes later, you said you put the whole stick in your mouth in the chat.
I want to apologize. Listen, hold on. I want to apologize to the. Listen. I want to apologize to the straight community. I didn't mean to disrespect y'all.
I want to apologize to the straight community.
I didn't mean to embarrass us like that.
Oh my gosh.
The straight community never get apologies. Come on, man.
They never get apologies. Oh man.
Straight community don't get no apologies.
That's funny.
All right, the next one. The nose can remember 50,000 cents.
Yeah, that's probably real.
That's probably
You know how many cents that is?
That's a lot.
I mean, a dog got how much? Maybe that's a dog's note that's 50,000, but nigga, dog can smell you all the way back to Canada. I believe it.
Yeah.
The nose can remember that. I seen that blew my mind.
You never smelled something that made you think about like when you was
Some
younger?
other shit, yeah.
Nah.
Now you boring as shit. You know.
I'm bored and basic. God dang.
Got no memories.
Dog,
Speaking of
they
book-
on your head in the chat,
He
bro.
said, "Yo, man, got tricks, girl."
Yeah, man.
Listen,
so weak.
I apologize to the straight community already. I hope y'all can accept my apology.
Dog,
She said I'm gonna play it back
man.
later. So next one.
What's up?
A human cough travels 50 miles per hour,
Wait,
but
what?
a sneeze can travel 100 miles per hour.
I can see a sneeze. Wait, that's fast.
I mean, sometimes, when you would chew, that shit be
Like,
powerful.
I was trying to say that like that's real fast.
That's fast as shit.
But when you would chew, you ever had a real chew where you like that'll be coming?
That boy said, "You ever had
Wait, how's
a real chew?"
You know, when you go back first before it come forward, you like reload that bitch.
That mug is coming out at 100 miles an hour. That
okay.
mug is definitely coming out at 5.
Nah, when you say it like that, that makes sense. Yeah,
That
100 miles
definitely.
per hour. That shit. Damn. That's
Now
kinda
this
crazy.
one,
It's coming though.
I got two more. This one I do know is true. Working at an old folks home and
Okay.
been doing it for the last decade. Your body stopped growing, but not your nose and your ears.
It is, man. My grandfather's ears, rest his soul, before he died, he had the biggest ears I've ever seen.
Bro, his ears wasn't that big. Don't you do that. His ears wasn't that big, bro. Don't you do that. That nigga, Grandpa can still hear us.
He absolutely
He
can.
absolutely can. Merle, my grandfather's name was Merle, and his ears were as big as this damn.
Merle, that sounds like you put a sir in front of Sir Merle.
Bro,
Sir Merle.
That's my wife. I don't know if she's still in the channel or not.
Sir Merle.
Yes, you know how big Merle's ears were. That man heard everything.
That man heard everything.
I heard you talking about me. When you get to heaven, and when you get to heaven to meet him, I heard you talking about me.
Yeah, that's the
I
first
can hear
thing
you
he
from
bringing
way
up.
up.
That's the first thing he bringing up.
His name was Merle, DB. Merle. I don't know how you spell that shit, but Merle, something like that.
Nah, but yeah, especially white men. White men, they nose and ears get
He
so
was
big.
white. That's my point.
I don't think Real remember that you was mixed, brother. Oh my gosh, bro. That shit is so funny.
Your grandpa was a white man named Merle.
I'm a white dog.
He mixed, bro.
I mean, that explains the light skin, but
And Merle's an old white pastor with big ass ears and a huge nose.
that means your ears gonna be big.
Nah, nigga, I got little ass ears, nigga. My daddy gave me my ears, nigga. I'm good.
They little now, and they don't stop growing.
Oh, I'm in a good spot to be 30, damn it.
He said I'm in a good spot.
I'm ahead of the race. My shit could be way worse right now.
That shit's
Oh,
funny.
God.
Oh boy, your grandpa white. Oh boy,
That's funny,
Merle.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on from that. Lord, that stressed me. That stressed me out.
Stress me.
Go ahead and put his headphones down.
Yeah, that stressed me all the way out. People who are always this is I put this last because I believe this to the fullest multiplier, 10-time multiplier. I believe this is true. People who are always running late tend to live longer and are happier.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck. Nigga, if you late just everywhere, you don't give a fuck. You like, I'm good.
They move on their time.
On daytime, yeah.
On their time. They ain't worried about how anybody feel. When they get there, they get there, and they
What
don't
that
have to
nigga
worry
said?
about being stressed.
Fucking goddamn lights.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I can see that shit for sure.
I believe that one.
That I definitely, I know that's me. I'm happy to be.
Oh yeah, you get that when you get there, huh?
Hey, look, what time? Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all make sure y'all there to get the table.
And I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm coming. I promise you I'll be there. That's one thing about me, bro. If you invite me to something, I might be late, but I'm gonna be there.
Yeah,
That's one thing. That's one thing about me. I'll show up. I'm just not gonna show up. Yeah, but I mean, I come to your wedding.
Grandpa, yeah.
I showed up to a wedding after they didn't walk down the aisle.
What you did that for?
We was late, nigga.
Wait, what?
I don't know what else you want me to
do. The wedding.
I was there. I was when the food came. They was like table 3. That'll be me. Bro, come on now. The bride and the groom is not even paying attention if you're in the audience. All they care about is if you get that picture with them at the reception.
Yeah, that's if they remember that shit.
They still on your head about your wife. Still on your head about you
Hey,
taking
no,
that.
she want to know about this stick shit. She go watch
You don't have to explain yourself.
Hey, when you go back and watch the replay, she gonna watch it with you.
You know what? The one thing I'm acknowledging, she said I'll be on, so I guess I'll be on with y'all tonight.
That's the one thing that you saw. Oh, he'll be on after he tell me about the stick story.
Sure,
oh, okay,
I'll tell you the story. This is what I said.
Read the whole quote.
Easy.
Yeah.
You gonna say that shit quick as shit? It's gonna take 5 seconds.
Gum extra. I eat the whole thing. I said thick.
What?
Long on, fellas.
What?
Long on. Y'all got y'all 6.
Why Jay talking like he gonna be on the game?
Jay sleep already.
Bro, he sleep texting. Bro, Jay, what was that? Wasn't he streaming? And he was like, I'll be back. And he left his stream up the whole time just on the main menu. And he was sneezing up a storm and just kept streaming for like 5-6 hours.
You ain't got to do that.
That's weird.
Hey, that's Jay. I got love for Jay though. I'm still mad about that shit, house. Still mad about that shit.
Bro?
This is the part of the show that people are coming are flowing in for. They know what I'm about to start talking about right now.
Oh shit.
You got the sounds ready?
Oh shit.
No.
So your boy has seen another NMC. For those who are new to the chat and would like to know what NMC is, that is a Negro movie classic.
Mm-hmm.
Just to catch you up real quick, a couple episodes ago, that's about 45 Negro movies I haven't seen before. So I am taking the liberty and the time out of my life to catch up on these shows and come and bring you my special review. So last week I did a top 5 list of actors and rappers and singers who did an acting role, and I judged the performance. I had Queen Latifah, Set It Off, Lady Gaga, Star Is Born. I forgot what else I had. I had just seen Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard, and The Preacher's Wife.
Mm-hmm.
So this week, everybody said, well, you need to watch Tupac movies. So everybody said, you'll love his performance in Juice. So I am here today to tell y'all that I have now crossed Juice off my list.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a lot to say about this movie. So before we get started, House, have you seen Juice?
Not only have I seen it, I had to, shout out to the preparation of the show, right? I went back and rewatched it this morning just because I wanted to make sure I was properly prepared for this segment.
So, and that makes me very embarrassed, y'all, because he has a white grandpa. Now, you know I don't want that in my house.
Oh my gosh, dog.
So this is what happened, y'all. I watched Juice. Y'all told me, this is what the chat told me last week, that was one of Tupac's best performances. Now, I have not seen Poetic Justice. I have not seen, what's the other one that's in Houston? What's the one that is in Houston? Poetic Justice and what's the other movie I'm thinking about? Come on now.
You should have wrote that shit down.
No, I'm trying to think. I probably should have. I wasn't thinking I was gonna talk about it. Come on now, y'all the ones that supposed to know the NMCs.
I don't know what you're talking about. You said what's the one?
I said the one in Houston. Jason Lyrics, thank you. Jason Lyrics. Ain't that Tupac too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I have not seen those two movies yet. I think that was my podcast.
I haven't seen both of those movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen
very long time. So,
okay. All right. So we're on the same page.
Yeah, I haven't seen those movies. I would like watching it for me. It would be like watching it for the first time. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, that's how you know. Yeah. Well, anyways, so Tupac 9 and Jason Lyric. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So everybody's saying no. Okay, so all right, well, cool. So Poetic Justice, I know for sure he's in. So I gotta say that was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Juice?
That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen, bro.
Go ahead and explain. Bro.
All right, so we have four main characters, right? We have Raheem, we have Steel, we have Bishop, and we have Q.
Yep.
All right, the movie starts off, and I'm sorry for anybody who haven't seen it yet, but I'm about to break it down for you. So spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie Juice. Those are your four characters. They're supposed to be friends or something. I never felt like they were friends, first of all, because Tupac was mad at them from the very beginning. Tupac like that homie that you only keep around because you don't know if this nigga crazy or not. And in this movie, they found out that he really is crazy.
Oh, they definitely found out.
So the movie, it's going off, they're doing their thing. Everybody, the movie started off with everybody can't wake up to go to start their day. Where Flight go? Flight, come back.
Oh, it's raps. It's raps. We about to bring in the good old trash camera, baby. About to bring in the good old trash camera.
I think Donald Trump about to say something.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Somehow Trump clipped in.
I think.
There we go. Trash camera, baby. We here.
This mother like a razor.
Trash camera, baby. We here. We here.
They got a sidekick camera.
The show must go on. We have a backup camera. The show must go on. We acknowledge it. We keep the shit pushing.
Camera,
this is a backup camera.
That's the backup to the backup.
Hold on. What you not go? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. First off,
he done changed the angle. He got two screens behind him. He got another screen that sit down. He got a screen on the side of that screen for no reason. I know he got three other screens on the side that we can't see. Because I've seen this before. The nigga got 13 screens in a little ass room for no.
This nigga room look completely different.
Yeah, he in a different room, but in the same room.
This nigga camera changed his whole appearance.
He don't even look like the same flight. All of a sudden, his eyes.
Is that even the Astros jersey? This nigga just threw something on.
This shit is ridiculous.
Hey, this the camera trash.
It really be your own people. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me go ahead and say this shit right now.
Oh my God,
I let you rock for so long. You get you a new camera, you don't know how to act. G-House, your camera is the same quality as mine. We not even about to get into this shit. So y'all really not about to. Now this is my backup camera. This is the backup because so we can keep the pod going. We not about to do this shit. Y'all not about to gang up on me. Y'all not about to gang up on me because my camera went out. Y'all not about to do this. Bro, I never ever said anything about your camera when it was back. When you had the regular webcam stream, I never said anything. But let my camera go out, the battery go ahead and die, and nobody say shit. When you went ahead and went D&D twice in the show, I never said anything. We kept it going smooth. But my shit y'all want to go ahead and pop that shit off. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how G-House talking. We got the same quality camera. I don't understand that shit, bro. But it's cool. I was just trying to keep that shit pushing. But I see what type of time y'all on. Y'all really want me to be on that type of time. But I went ahead and said my piece, and I'm going to go ahead and digress, bro. I'm going to digress.
Hey, House.
I'm going to digress.
Hey, House.
I will end this goddamn, I will end this damn podcast right now.
Hey, House, listen to this. Hey, House, listen to this. Listen to this.
I mean, way to talk.
You said what, House? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. No, bro. Go ahead, bro. Don't be like that, bro.
My whole thing is, I don't like how you're trying to play me. You say, "Oh, your camera's the same as my backup camera," but this is my main camera, so don't do that to me.
All right, bro. If you wouldn't have, go ahead. I'll let you rock. You're right. I'll let you rock. Go ahead.
Yeah, my main camera is the same bullshit ass quality as your 3 times backup camera. I don't appreciate that. The chat didn't have to know that. Just because you got more K's than a fucking Kmart, nigga, don't mean that you gotta fucking say that.
There's only one K in Kmart.
Well, the point is, Darrell, my K, I don't have no K's on my camera. That's the point, Darrell. I'm still operating 820 HP.
So
okay?
you ain't Kmart if you ain't got no K's.
Yeah, well, he Kmart. That's
Real,
the
what you gotta say? What you gotta say?
You talking about me?
Your name real, right?
Oh, hey man, don't be mad at me.
I'm blaming all y'all because y'all don't know how to just let shit go. Y'all don't know how to continue with the shit. I continue with shit. Y'all want to go ahead and flame me up and double team. See, this is what happens. This is what happens.
Listen. Hey, you talking loud is not gonna stop you from looking like you on MySpace Live.
He said MySpace Live.
Hey man, you think you got people that's gonna rock with you in the show when shit happen, when technical difficulties happen, you think people gonna rock with you. Now you see who really rocking with you when shit go bad, dog. That's crazy,
the funniest
bro.
thing I've ever said.
That's crazy.
This on MySpace Live.
That's crazy, bro.
He on MySpace too.
That's crazy, bro. That's
This
crazy.
nigga look like YouTubers when they first started.
That's crazy. Go ahead, get them all out, bro. Get all the jokes out. Get all the jokes out, bro.
I didn't realize how bad. I didn't realize how bad house camera was till you said so. This nigga look like he in a dream.
Keep it going. Come on. Keep get all the jokes out, bro.
House camera cloudy.
No. Don't go try to go to the house now because I brought attention to it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, D Brown said your jersey don't say Mo City no more.
Good one, D Brown. Good one, bro. Good one. Went from looking grown to a little kid. Good one, D Brown. Good one.
I'm done.
Keep it going.
I'm done. Ooh, that's funny.
I didn't even say that. I don't know how I got involved in the flight.
No. You definitely said something. No. Don't try to deflect the shit. You definitely said something.
I said that.
You definitely said something.
That's funny, boy. I don't know.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I would expect that shit from G House because G House shit stayed consistent the whole time, right? We the only ones with some camera problems, and your shit happened twice. I was on your side. I kept the shit pushing. You know what I'm saying? It be your own people.
It wasn't the camera problem. It was the internet problem.
Yeah, your shit was the camera problem. Like, your camera went out.
Don't try to group me with you.
You changed camera view.
Wow.
You're not even at the same angle.
That's crazy.
You got so many cameras and computers. Looking behind you, got how many? You use a lot of energy.
That's my fiance's workspace, bro.
Hey, House, don't let this camera die. There's gonna be one right behind him. He gotta turn around.
He gotta turn around. Hey, everybody.
To finish the show.
I'm back. I'm on camera 12 now. Yeah.
I turn around and finish the show.
Camera 12 is crazy, dog.
He gotta turn around and finish the show.
Dog.
That is so funny.
Camera 12 is crazy.
All right, I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Juice. Yeah, that movie sucked.
What did you hate about it the most?
The ending.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to break the ending down to you, okay? Spoiler alert again, all right? So at the end of the movie, you know, Q, like, you know, where he shot Steel, shot Steel in the chest, boom, we thought Steel dead until he come up like the Undertaker, and he found his way to a hospital, and you know, and Q was like, man, you know what, I gotta end him. I gotta end Bishop tonight. So, you know, he went and told Samuel Jackson, who I did not know was in the movie, you
didn't see him earlier in the movie?
I mean, yes, but I'm just saying in general, I didn't know he was in the movie. So we'll take the shot real quick. Y'all got my pulled up? Y'all need to pull up still.
No, I'm ready.
Y'all pull up, I'll finish. Y'all pull up. So then, okay, so what happens after that? So then he's like, okay, you tell Bishop to meet me, I forgot where. So he's chilling. He is not aware of his surroundings, which made me mad. Like, this dude been shooting everybody, and he just chilling on the thing, and it's dark behind him. Here come Bishop out the darkness like Michael Myers, and he put the gun up to his head like, what's up, partner? All right, so then they get into a little scuffle, whoop, whoop, whoop. They knock the gun loose. Whatever, Bishop gets the gun, Q takes off running. Then Q finds his way on the elevator. All right. This is the first part that made me mad. Flight, is it ringing any bells, Flight? Is it coming back to you?
No, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me.
Okay. So he's on the elevator and Q just like this.
Yup.
Bishop is in the front. Bishop, it's about 16 niggas on this elevator.
There's at least 12.
There's at least 12. 12 niggas. That is very important for what I'm about to say.
Important.
12 niggas on the elevator. And I know it's old. I know it's low budget, but things can still be low budget and make sense.
Right.
So here come Bishop on the thing, you know, he's like, so what you gonna do? I forgot he said something, you gonna shoot me with all these people in here? Wow! Missed all 12. Missed all 12.
Oh my God.
Flight, it's 12 people on this elevator.
Yeah, he got bad aim.
You right, bro. You right.
And he missed everybody. So then, boom, they fighting on the roof. I think he knocked the gun. He lost him in the party. They get on. I'm gonna fast forward. They get on the roof. This is the part that it made me so mad. He punches Bishop. That punch is so powerful that he flew over the wall, and then somehow he was able to fly over the wall and catch him at the same time. And usually, I watch a lot of movies. Usually in them moments, it's always like a heart to heart. Don't let go, please don't let go. It was 3 exchanges, drop.
Can't hold on.
I can't hold on. Don't let me. Hey, first of all, Tupac made me mad because nigga, you need him. He's like, hey nigga, don't let me go. What? You talking to me like that? I will drop you right now. I will drop you. But that's what Q did. He dropped him.
Shit.
And of course, it's low budget, so I'm gonna let it ride. You know, I'm gonna say, you know, and it was like, oh, okay, low budget, I get it, whatever. I'm cool with that. So then Q gets up and he turns around. Everybody in the club is outside.
On the roof.
On the roof house.
They done got there real quick.
But when he walked by, they was partying.
Yeah.
Drunk as shit.
Yeah.
What? There was no gunshots.
I can see your frustrations about it.
What made them just say, oh, let's go see what they doing on the roof? Let's go see what they doing on the roof. Oh, it must be another party up there. So when he gets done, he looks up at everybody. Everybody's looking at him. They looking with these angry faces. I thought they was gonna mob on him.
That's what you think.
And then they just opened up and it's like, well, you got the juice now.
And then look, he was back at him.
The camera just freeze.
Just like that.
Say, boy, these niggas is out of line. They were saying Juice in that movie just because the name of the movie was Juice. They were saying Juice, and I feel like it was so forced. It was just like, oh yeah, I want the juice. You got some juice? I can have some juice. They were just saying Juice just because that was the name of the movie. All in all, I don't understand Tupac's character. He was cool. He was okay. Then all of a sudden, he just decided he wanted to be gangster. It was a horrible decision.
There was nothing cool about him. He killed all his partners.
No, I'm saying before I'm saying that was the change. Like he was fine at first. He was just a homie. He was just doing his thing. But then when Raheem decided that was the worst decision of Raheem's life, obviously, he definitely told him to keep the gun. Then they robbed somebody, right? And he shot somebody, right? I think it was.
But then he said like a little earlier on, like how you gotta make them believe it, or like some he led to it that he was a fucked up, like his shit was on.
It's just wasn't enough storytelling.
Yeah, but it was definitely low budget. Selfish.
I mean, it was all right, but
He got the point though. He got a point.
I think Mike said, what you got to understand with these movies, they are classics. They're not what we know now. Most of the movies we know and love suck. I mean, yes, because a movie that I do think is really bad when I watch it again, but I'm just such a fan of the movie because it's such a big part of my childhood, is Space Jam. Like, when you go back and look at Space Jam, that was a sorry movie. It really was a trash movie, but it was just so big. To us, it's everything.
The imprint that it left on you was a different time, too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for sure.
So I definitely
do you think that being that you watched Juice, so like, do you think if you would have watched that at a different time?
Like, shit empty.
That shit crazy.
So that's my review on Juice. I give it a 3 out of 10.
Oh my god,
Damn.
that's terrible.
I'm definitely not putting Tupac performance ahead of anybody's. I said.
Hey man,
I feel like that role was kind of easy. I don't feel like I don't feel like he was challenged in that.
That's subpar though. 3 out of 10 is subpar.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving it.
do you think if you would have watched that back then, you would have appreciated it a little bit more? Just kind of like Space Jam.
Would have loved it.
No. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I'm only speaking from the perspective of when I just seen the movie, so it's hard to say. But
Right.
I don't. I mean, obviously, I wasn't into these kind of movies when I was young, so I don't think I would have.
He sure did kill that fucking store clerk for no reason.
That's what it was. Yeah.
no
Quiles, or whatever his name was.
They had the money and everything. He said, "Pow," just for no reason, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like decision making. Like his character took such a steep. His character took such a dramatic turn. It was like, well, where did this? Like, I wish it would have been more building up to that point. Instead of just, the thing is, and I think the message of the movie is when he got the gun, he had the power. I think that's what it is. But I know the homie that bullied him in the beginning, he walked him to him, and he murked him in the alleyway. I said, oh, okay, this nigga's crazy.
Oh yeah, he was waiting to get the what were they called, the Morellas or some shit, some crazy shit. He was waiting to get them.
Yeah.
And D Brown, I'm not, and like I said, I'm not looking at it. I understand that the movie's old. I understand that it's low budget. I mean, just like when I was watching Whitney and The Bodyguard and stuff, like I'm watching it through the lens of this is low budget. So I'm not saying, I'm not comparing it to $300 million movies. I'm taking it at base value, but we gotta stop using low budget for sense making. Like just because low budget, oh, they can do whatever they want. I need a, like, for example, what movie I watched, like Menace to Society. Menace to Society is not a big budget either. Menace to Society is a low, but Menace to Society is a way better movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. Damn. If I told, how much you think the budget was for Juice?
I can't even
10 million?
How much?
10 million?
House?
I'm gonna go half of that.
5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
So how much is the budget for Menace to Society?
If Rail wouldn't have said 10, I wouldn't even went that high. Not in 91. You know what? If that's when it came out.
Oh yeah.
91. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even went that high. I feel like that's real high for that time.
That's crazy because Menace to Society was 1.5 cheaper.
3.5.
It's a better movie.
3.5. I will say that Menace to Society is definitely a better movie than Juice.
Oh, it's hilarious, bro. Yes.
Menace to Society is definitely a better movie than Juice.
Like, I watched Menace to Society and I seen it before, and I was like, I'm literally watching the movie like I forgot how good this movie is.
Yeah.
I didn't get that with Juice. Juice, I was like Juice. I literally I'm watching the movie with a blank slate. Like I just want to see. I was really paying attention because everybody last week was like, "Oh, Tupac performance in Juice," so it made me pay attention specifically to his performance and his character arc and his story. It made me pay attention to it and so maybe if they wouldn't have said nothing, I probably would have had a different lens. But I really want to see, okay, does this make the list of the top tier performances I've seen? Queen Latifah in Set It Off is unbelievable.
It's still top tier.
There was some premium actors. I don't know if you're talking about Juice or the other one, but both of them had good actors in it, though.
Which ones you talking about?
Juice had good actors in it, like outside.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like to the chat. And
I think Omar Epps. Say it again.
Menace to Society has some good actors in it too.
Yeah, I think Omar Epps' performance in Juice was better than Tupac's.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's DJ, ain't it? That's a DJ, ain't it?
Yeah,
absolutely. Shit on him. Yeah, for sure.
So what's your next? Tell the chat what's your next NMC that you about to venture
this week I will be watching Lean on Me. I have never seen Lean on Me, and I'm gonna watch Paper Soldiers as well.
Damn.
I'm gonna watch Lean on Me and Paper Soldiers. So make sure next week y'all come back.
I think you like Lean on Me.
I think I would too. I've always heard it was a good movie.
I think you like Lean on Me.
I've seen Sister Act 2, but I don't think I've ever seen Sister Act 1.
If I'm not mistaken, Raheem is in Leno.
Gotcha.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. But
Gotcha.
I think that was good. But once again, a lot of these classic movies I haven't seen in over a minute. So yeah, I'm not.
Hey, bro, that's why I said Omar
back.
Epps is an actor. Yeah, that's why I said that. I didn't. I had to think about what I was saying.
So as a rapper, do you think Tupac was bad in that as a rapper, knowing that that's not his profession?
No, he wasn't. To me, he wasn't bad, and it wasn't him. It was what was written for him.
Right.
It was not him in particular.
Right.
He did what the role asked him to do. It was how he was written is what I have a problem with.
You feel like his character was just thrown off.
Right. If he could have handled if the movie had him, we got a little backstory, like why is he this way? I mean, if they explored a different side of that, I think he would have handled that acting. I think that would have made his character, the Bishop character, a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to see. I was trying to see who wrote that movie. I was thinking it was John Singleton. It wasn't him.
No, John Singleton, the one that did Friday, right?
Well, they say Tupac was famous for that movie before rapper, but he could act. Tupac was famous. Oh, before that, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Nah, I think it's always gonna be tough to go back and look at older movies with this lens. Even if you're trying to look at it from a lens in the early 90s, it's always going to be tough. Now, that's not to take away from what Rel took away from it, because I mean the movie it didn't make sense. But as far as a NMC, as you named it, I think it's definitely top, just as a classic for our community. Now, as far as I think, did you look at that? So let me ask you this: did you look at that movie as a critic, or did you look at that movie as this is a movie, like a black staple?
I looked at that movie the same way I looked at Whitney Houston, the same way I'm looking at all these movies as I'm just looking at a movie in general, just a good, solid film.
That's a critic answer. Are you looking at it as a critic? Or are you looking at it as a black movie staple? Because as a black person, they're not looking at it as is it a good film? This is gonna be the cheap way out, but I'm looking at it as a black movie critic. Okay, I feel that.
He said both. He gonna give you both.
Because I think that's the best way I can put it. Because
I feel that though. I respect that. I respect that.
Because watching movie reviews and getting ready to start my movie channel, it made listen to them every day and how they speak and how they see things is now engraved in me. So, I mean, talking lighting, I'm talking script, I'm talking performances, I'm talking everything.
That's how you analyze this shit.
Right. So I can't, now it's a part of me. So now that I'm going back and looking at these movies, I'm looking at all that, but I'm understanding what I'm watching. Right. I understand that Juice is a low budget film. So I understand that it's going to be some cheap stuff. It's going to be, like I said, same thing as The Bodyguard, same thing as Menace to Society. There was some funky stuff in that movie too, but it was still a solid story.
But let me ask you this. Do you think that it would affect you differently if you were, so say you were, 30 when Juice came out, compared to you being, you'd be what, like 50 now, whatever it may be, in that same time frame? Like, would you look at it differently in that time? Because if you was in in that same element that they was, kind of in that space, you think you would look at it differently?
I think I would. It depends. Do I have this love for movies? Am I wanting to be a movie review? Because I said that's what's really dictating my viewpoint, is the way I'm viewing movies now.
Ernest Dickerson,
which is saying something similar
Ernest
to Black
Dickerson
Panther
is the one that wrote Juice.
How I went there. I look at movies a lot differently when I go see them now. It's hard, and it's kind of like a third eye. Like I didn't have this at first, so now are you asking me at that question? Do I have this third eye or not? Because of course, if I don't have that third eye, then I'm going to see it a lot differently, even at this age. Like I said, the movie wasn't horrible. I mean, probably for what they had, but like we said, Menace to Society is $1.5 million cheaper,
and a better
but
movie.
Done a lot more better.
Right.
So low budget don't even. That's not even that proves that low budget not even an excuse.
No, I mean, You right.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
I don't think I'm overanalyzing. I think what you're probably looking at is me explaining my viewpoint, but my reasoning was simple. It didn't make sense. I mean, yeah. So I think that's what it comes down to me, because if you can't say I'm overanalyzing because my opinion is not lining up, because I just think Menace to Society. So let me ask y'all this: is Menace to Society a better movie?
I think Menace to Society is a better movie. I like Juice though, but I also seen Juice a while ago. Like, I saw that before I can. Yeah,
so you seen both of them a while ago.
I seen both of them a while ago, but I like Menace to Society better.
Right, and that's all I'm saying.
I can't sit here and say that I disagree with the fact that Juice doesn't make sense. Like, Juice doesn't make sense at all, especially the elevator scene with the gun and shit. It just don't.
What the part don't make sense to me is the niggas outside on the roof.
That too, yeah. That whole like really the whole ending was just kind of crazy, but it's just like, once again, is if you seen the movie now, I think that, and I think that's why like DB and Mike is saying that, is because you saw the movie in 2022.
Right, but I'm seeing all these in 2022.
You seeing all of them in 2022.
But I'm seeing everything in 22, so it's all on the same playing scale.
But it's also at the same time. Yeah, for you.
For you.
We didn't see it. We saw this shit like late 90s, early 2000s.
So you're telling me Juice is a classic?
As far as in the black community, yeah. In the black community, yes, it's a classic.
What are we saying classic? Just the top 50? When I think classic, I'm thinking the top 5 movies.
You thinking of the best movie you ever seen?
Because that's a classic. Everything can't be a classic.
But that's what I'm saying.
There can be good movies
as a critic and somebody who really enjoys movies and really articulating what these movies mean, you gonna look at it from that lens. You gotta think of from a black person who's looking at these movies. They just gonna be like, oh hell yeah, there's some shit that happened in the hood, yeah. Because this movie was written based off of some real life interactions. It was just displayed terribly. But but black people could relate to it. Therefore, since black people could relate so much to it, it becomes a classic in the black community. That's why.
To that point, I think you got to intertwine the two. Like, if you're talking top 10, like, black, like, classic movies, Juice is in there. You can't say it's not.
If we're taking the top 10
hey, Chad, I ain't gonna hold you.
My camera, putting Juice in there.
My camera went from being like trash to fucking up everybody else's shit.
Y'all hear each other, don't y'all?
Huh?
I think House hears you, too.
No, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you heard him, too. Because I thought you about to say something, then you stopped talking.
No.
Oh, so... if we're taking the NMCs, we're taking the top 10 NMCs, y'all are putting Juice in there. Out of all these movies y'all want me to watch, because I can already tell you the ones that I've seen take up probably most of the top 10. Friday, Boys in the Hood,
Menace to Society.
Menace to Society. So
do we put all of the Fridays in there?
That's a personal opinion, but for this argument, we're not going to.
Okay.
So Set It Off is definitely one. Yeah. I haven't seen Lean on Me before. When I hear people talk about it,
Friday
Lean on Me is going to be on there.
Society, Set It Off, Lean on Me. I like Lean on Me. I think Lean on Me is top 10.
That's already 5.
Yeah.
That's already 5, and them the ones I've seen.
Paid in Full.
Yeah, that's probably in there.
Paid in Full is probably better than Juice.
Yeah.
Have you seen Paid in Full?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry. No, I haven't. But I did see it on. I seen it on Tubi, so I did have that on my list. But I just want to make sure I'm understanding what we're saying. So every movie that you think is good is a hood classic.
No. It's not. Once again, I think
I'm looking in the chat and everybody's saying the movie and they're saying hood classic.
The Wood, how Kate came up with that shit, so that's crazy.
The Wood, that's 6. That's already 6 of movies I've seen.
Right. No, I think it's. I don't even know how to put. I don't necessarily think it's about a movie that's just good. I think it's more so about the majority of the black community, how it impacted them. I think a lot of people will put Juice in a top 10. The majority of the black community.
6.
The majority of the black community.
6.
Now, but you also gotta understand, when you start to talk about stuff like this, it all becomes opinionated. You know what I'm saying? Because
like top 10 NBA.
Yeah. It's all gonna become opinionated. It's all gonna come to what you like. So if you didn't like Juice, that's fine. Juice ain't gotta be in your top 10.
Right.
That's just what we all know because we all seen that shit way before now.
Right.
So we feel like Juice is a classic because we seen that shit way before
my
now.
question
If we would have saw that shit in 2022, we probably would have had the same shit.
Take 2022 out of it. My thing is, if y'all feel like, do y'all honestly feel like if y'all think of all the NMCs that y'all seen them all? I haven't, so don't even think about 2022. Don't even think about my opinion. But most of them. But most of them. Yeah. So are y'all saying that Juice is a top 10 movie out of all the ones y'all seen?
If I really broke it down, it's probably fighting for 10.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
If I really broke it down, it's probably fighting for 10 because there's a lot more. But I like Juice. I like Juice.
And that's okay. And we can like a movie.
Yeah, we can like a movie, but it's not 10. Right.
That's true. Yeah. But even if I seen it in 2022 or 1942, I just cannot believe that is a top 10 movie to people.
But I think it's more so people are like DB and Mike. They saying that shit because once again, you saw it for the first time in 2022. That impact was different back then. I understand where you're coming from, but you got to also see it from their point of view as to why they believe it's a classic because of when they seen it, the time they seen it, how it probably related to them, so on and so forth.
This is how I'm related. This is how I'm gonna, this will be my last point.
Okay.
The way I look at it is like the NBA top 10.
Right.
Everybody is a top 10 player in the NBA until you start to name the top 10.
Of course.
That's how I feel about this conversation. So yes, it's going to be a top 10.
Agree. 100%
it's going to be a top 10 movie until you really start naming movies.
100%
I think
agree.
a lot of people probably would not have it in their top 10. I think that's the ultimate point that I'm making.
100% agree.
Shaq's in the top 10, Steph's in the top 10, KD's in the top. Yeah, but when you start actually having to construct your list, to formulate your list, when you actually start to have to when you start to have to formulate your list, I do think that you will see like, okay, then I can't put it above Friday, then I can't put it above Set It Off, then I can't put it, and I think that's where I think that's my point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, because because it goes into, because there's probably different categories of hood classics, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you got the Wood and the Best Man and like Waiting to Exhale and shit like that. Like that's all black. That's like the black community movie. That's what we embrace. So when you start to get in those different categories, a lot of people are gonna have different shit. They're gonna consider it hood classics because it's a black movie. I just believe that hood classics is just the umbrella that all black movies get placed under.
Major Payne. I just seen that. I think that is a top 10. To me, that was a top 10. Like to me, that
Major Payne was great. I love Major Payne.
That's why I don't really like the you seeing it in 2022 comments because I watched Major Payne
for the first time this year.
Movie. And I'm understanding good movies.
Right. No, it's just if it don't make sense to you, you're not gonna fuck with it.
Just why are y'all on the roof?
Right. Yeah.
I guess
out of nowhere.
One thing they could have changed that would have made that make sense.
Gunshots.
That's what I was about to say.
I was about to say, there was
one thing they could have changed in that movie to make it make sense. At least one gunshot.
There wasn't one.
So like, why are y'all there?
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I completely understand that.
Did they go out a window but come out a door?
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, yes. Because
they went through the party.
That's one thing I vividly remember. It was like,
and they came out of a door.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. The entry exit point didn't make sense. Yeah.
Like, let me tell you something. As a person who loves film, that has nothing to do with budget.
Nah, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Yeah, problem.
No, bro.
Hey, right here we should add a gunshot so that way when they come, they outside, we can make it make sense.
Yeah.
Let's see how much. Did Juice hit theaters? Juice came out in 92. Juice.
He got a point. He says, the thing is, we're not saying they great movies, they just classics.
No, and I understand it. So, like I said about Space Jam. Space Jam is not a great movie, but it is a classic. So I'm understanding that. I'm with y'all on that.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just saying when you actually start to put the list together of a top 10, Juice is not making y'all list. And if so, it's being 9 or 10.
Was that good back then? I don't even know if that was good.
That's my major point. That's why I said is everything a classic.
Opening weekend, it brought in $8 million.
I don't know, 1.5. Oh, what was it? What was the budget?
What was the budget? Yeah.
Five. They brought in. I mean,
So,
they profited. They profited, but
well, maybe so.
But I
because
also don't know what opening week.
they gotta pay a lot of people, so maybe the studio probably didn't profit that much.
Probably not.
Well, that's probably why you didn't get a juice too.
Was there going to be a juice? I don't even know if you could actually make a juice too after that shit.
The first movie don't make sense. I'm sure the second one can make sense somehow.
Best opening weekend in box office in 1992.
The Bobby Sharp series with Top Juice. Okay, I see you, Jay.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of them, bro.
I agree, House. I do.
Yeah,
it's a different time.
I wouldn't put Barbershop in that.
Yeah, that's way different. But I mean, obviously, clearly a better movie. Clearly a better.
It looks like, damn.
Bishop lives. Juice 2 Bishop lives. That's a good one, Rob. I agree.
Damn.
What happened? What came out in 1992? No, Lion King was like 96. What came out in 92?
So, I'm going to just name the films that came out in 92. Hook,
I think
The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Medicine Man, Wayne's World, Basic Instinct, White Man Can't Jump. That might low-key be a hood classic.
Yeah, for sure.
That did 14.7 opening weekend.
So it doubled it, basically, close to it.
Sleepwalkers, Basic Instinct, Lethal Weapon 3, 33 mil opening day weekend.
Oh shit! But their budget's probably
it broke Terminator 2's for highest weekend debut. Patriot Game, Lethal Weapon 3. Patriot Games, Batman Returns, which broke Batman's record for the highest weekend debut in the month of June.
Is that the one with George Clooney and Robin and Mr. Freeze?
Let me see. Loading.
Or is that Batman Forever? I think that's Batman Forever.
No, this one was with Michael Keaton.
So that's so the George Clooney Batmans came later. Okay.
Later, yeah.
Yeah.
Then A League of Their Own, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Mo Money, Death Becomes Her, Unforgiven, Honeymoon in Vegas, Sneakers, The Last of the Mohicans, Under Siege, Passenger 57, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Home Alone 2, 31.1 million.
Home Alone 2, that's the one where they left him in New York?
Yeah. This is the one where they left him in New York. This probably, to me, probably the best one.
No, my wife, every Christmas we
over the first one?
I personally liked Home Alone 2 better than the first one.
Interesting.
31.1 mil the first weekend, 28.6 the second weekend, 12.4 the third weekend.
God damn.
And then a few good men rounded it up.
I agree with that, Mike. If black classics is different than hood classics, I definitely agree with that.
I agree with that too. It's definitely a difference. It's definitely a difference. But that was
Juice is under the hood classics category.
Yes, Juice is under hood classics. Absolutely.
So I guess movies like, okay, that might change the game a little bit. So movies like Set It Off, I still think if you do hood classics, I still think you'll find 10 movies better.
I see.
I think Set It Off will probably go into black classics.
I think Set It Off will go under both. Yeah, Set It Off will definitely go under both. I feel like.
But that was a great conversation. I think I do want to end real quick. So I was watching. We're gonna what time? Yeah, we're gonna get off on this. Are we done with the shots? Or we got one more.
I'm down for one more.
One more shot. Yeah. Hey, chat poll up. We got what's 9:48. All right, so we gonna be off here in less than 10 minutes. Thank y'all for tuning in with us today. It's been a great show, great conversation. I'm having a good time today. So as we taking these shots, so I did kind of take this from Drink Champs because I love their podcast. I think they have such a great thing.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, that and the pivot and stuff with Channing Crowder and them.
Ryan Clark.
Yeah. I do. And of course, the 85 South Show. Shout out to Chico Carlos.
Chico. Yeah.
But Drink Champs is definitely the one. And one thing I love with Drinking Champs do on their channel is that they give you an option, this or that. You make your choice. So I only got 4, and these are just random questions. Ain't nothing crazy. I just came up with 4 quick because I want to end the show real quick. But so I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. I know you're gonna probably have an answer for one, so I'm not gonna like just straight steal what they got going on. But I definitely just want to see where you at, what your mindset is.
Okay, so we're not doing the whole if you pick neither, you gotta take a shot.
Yeah, because I don't think I got any questions that tough.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I guess the first one I want to ask you, I know you being a PC gamer, you know, a former Xbox man yourself. When I seen you show Flight, you had the PlayStation controller. So I want to know what's your option. You going with the Xbox or the PlayStation? Are you an Xbox man or you a PlayStation man?
Oh, if I go that route, you're not giving me the PC option. I'm an Xbox.
I'm not giving you the PC option. I'm not giving you what.
Because that's what I know. The only PlayStation I played was a PlayStation 2 that I personally had. I've been Xbox regardless.
I think the PlayStation 2 is the last one I had. But so PlayStation 5, it looked like Internet Explorer when you open up.
Everybody said that was amazing. I just haven't had any time on it, so I'm gonna go with what I
fly my line.
You're not the only person to say that shit. It do look like Internet. PS5. PS5 look like my camera right now.
I'm Xbox 2 in that case.
I don't like that.
I'm Xbox 2 in that case.
I'm with you on that. All right, so next, Lil Wayne or Drizzy? Lil Wayne or Drizzy? I don't want no errors. I'll take a 99 Wayne. No, Lil Wayne or Drake? Body of work. Talk to me.
Well,
Chad, I want y'all in this too. I'm sorry, Flight House. Chad, I want y'all in this too.
Personally, I'm gonna go Lil Wayne.
Why?
Me personally, because I feel like at the end of the day, like didn't he put Drake on? You ain't gonna have Drake without him. So,
but I don't want you to look at it from that perspective. I want you to look at it from body of work.
Well, he got a body of work. He got multiple bodies of work.
No. And I'm not saying that's why I put them together. But I don't want you to be like, well, since Wayne put on Drake, then I gotta pick Wayne. No, body of work. Wayne or Drizzy? Rob Bay said, Weezy F baby, and you know what the F is for?
Oh yeah.
This is a good one, bro. That's a good one.
That's one I would take a shot for if we were playing the game.
So the chat is saying Wayne.
But yeah, I'm still think I'm right up.
I think personally his mixtapes. You know, like we're not even gonna get into albums. His mixtape carry more. For me, I would pick Wayne as well. His mixtapes carry more representation for me. It brings me back to a time where I was like, oh, this nigga lit. How people feel about Drake now is how I feel about Wayne.
Yeah, he was different.
Yeah,
and he's still different.
Wayne is a culture changer.
He is absolutely.
Talk to him, DB. Talk to him.
Before you get it up, I can't be mad if anybody said Drake. Like let's get that out there. Let's get that out there. You can't say that Drake is trash.
Never.
You can't say Drake is trash. This is more so I think for myself, I would say Wayne just because of the nostalgic feel, thinking about the mixtapes and everything. But if you go Drake, you can't say that Drake is a terrible pick.
If you ask Drake, he's saying Drake or Wayne.
Drake gonna say Wayne.
Drake definitely gonna say Wayne.
He definitely gonna say Wayne.
I think, and to me, I'm going with Drizzy.
Mm-hmm.
And as someone who loved Wayne, I do. I was late to the Wayne party as well. So I was late on Wayne, but and I guess it's probably what it is. I have an emotional connection with Drizzy because I was a fan of Degrassi. I watched him go from a wheelchair to performing in front of hundreds and thousands of people.
Wheelchair Jimmy to Drake. Huh?
I've literally watched him.
I had an emotional connection with.
I literally watched him go from nothing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I literally watched him go from nothing.
I can respect that.
To the biggest star in the world.
Yeah, so I can respect that.
It's hard for me to go against Drizzy. Drizzy I think can do more things. You know, Wayne do have some kind of slow song. I love, he get on there and he do his thing, and I love Wayne. Wayne, No Ceilings is probably the best piece of music I have ever heard in my life. If I had to rank all the music I've ever heard in my life, No Ceilings would be in the top 5. It ain't no god doggone juice situation, nothing like that. I know for a fact I will move stuff out of the top 5 to put No Ceilings in the top 5 music. Yeah, just body of music I've ever heard in my life.
No, No Ceilings was goated. That's a great fucking miss of that, bro. Yeah. That's a great one.
And what it meant to us at the time, there has yet to be a mixtape that has had the impact that No Ceilings have had.
Anybody dropping mixtapes now outside of Future?
And
Young Thug?
I know, like Gucci.
Not that having no impact like No Ceilings.
Like, bro. I don't think anybody dropping mixtapes that's gonna have an impact like Wayne.
And you can argue that he shut it all down for everybody.
Wayne?
Because I think he gave us Dedication 5 on the mixtape, didn't he? Yeah, he gave us Dedication. Yeah, he gave Dedication 5 on the mixtape.
Or was that an album?
That was a mixtape. I downloaded mixtapes on Hot New Mixtapes.
I mean, just because you download on Hot New Mixtapes doesn't
I thought that was the only way to get it.
Let's see.
What did he say?
I thought that was the only way to get it.
Let me make sure. I could be. All right, you could be right.
I'm still amazed at how many fucking screens this nigga Flight got.
But I think D Brown says facts. Wayne will outbar Drake on any beat, and I'm not necessarily denying that. This is my personal opinion. I just would choose Drake over Wayne. That's just my opinion.
That's you can't say put Drake in the booth with Wayne.
They've been on songs together.
And Wayne has
it's probably 50-50.
It's 50-50. But you can't say that shit. Like if you say put them in their prime, that's different. And it's still gonna be a tough decision because you can't sit here and say that Drake don't really be rapping. Like when he get into that bag, he be spitting.
He gonna talk to you.
He gonna speak. But I mean, once again,
absolutely. And one of the hardest ones was that. What was that one though? That that one. What's that one?
Nigga, we don't know what that is, nigga. You sound like you on the short bus.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Oh, you talking about Meek?
Yeah, Meek.
Yeah, that Dreams and Nightmares was crazy.
That Dreams and Nightmares was crazy, bro. When that shit dropped.
Only thing Drake got over Wayne is singing.
Bro, let me ask you something. Is it disrespectful? Because you just said short bus, and that's one of my favorite words and sayings in the world. Is it disrespectful? If like I watch Flight, right? A lot of times Flight be streaming. I be at my crib. I be at the crib. I be watching the little ones. I be chilling. And that nigga Flight just start going off. He start going short bus on niggas. And I be like, damn, that nigga Flight going short bus right now. My wife say I shouldn't say that. Cause she feel like that could be disrespectful to like other people.
You're insensitive.
But in the same time, if he was going retarded in the game.
Okay, you said the word.
I mean, or like he was going stupid in the
game. If we put mentally in front of that, technically that would be the mentally. No, I'm saying no. I'm saying if we said mentally, then technically
we could say retarded.
We could say that word.
So I just need to say that you're going mentally short bus.
Or just say mentally retarded.
I mean, if you go ahead and say mentally, you might as well just say the rest of it.
My question was about the short bus. Is the short bus disrespectful?
I honestly, if I'm being real, I think you gotta. Damn, that's kind of tough, low key. I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta understand what community you offending. It's all about what community you offending.
But it's really
not all of them have the power.
It's really giving props though.
Well, I understand that, but not all communities have the power to cancel you, and that is one of them.
That do or don't?
That don't have the power to cancel you.
But nigga, Flight keep on short.
That's crazy.
But if you talk about the letters,
that's crazy.
If you talk about the Jews,
I'm not talking about them colors and them letters.
Nah, if you talk about them,
I'm not talking about them colors or them letters.
If you talk about them, they literally have the power to erase you from. Kanye
became a billionaire in a day, in a matter of hours.
Bro, they took his whole. They changed his status.
$1 billion from that man in a matter of
crazy. Let me just put it like this, man. You got any more of this or that before we do get canceled for real?
Oh, yeah, I do. Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
It's not even a question.
I like Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart.
But Dave Chappelle's the GOAT.
I think once again, all of these questions is just relative to when you've seen them and how you grew up and how it relates, how it hits.
Fair. That's fair. I was gonna do Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy, but I went Kevin Hart because me personally, Kevin Hart is my favorite comedian.
Kevin Hart would also relate more towards us than Eddie Murphy because Eddie Murphy back in the Gap was way before our time. When he was in his prime, it was way before our time when he was a stand-up comedian. So that wouldn't really relate to us. So that one was actually perfect.
Yeah.
And see, me, like, Kevin Hart to me became the GOAT when he did that tour, when he did the special What Now? And this nigga sold out a football stadium.
Oh, yeah.
To me,
stupid, but
I do agree. Dave Chappelle is his. I watched his Saturday Night Live.
Oh, that's different. That's
different. I gotta see that shit. I heard that shit was crazy, but I gotta see his monologue.
The way he constructs jokes is very, very clever. I will say that.
I saw his Netflix stand up, and that shit was just amazing.
Yeah, I seen him live, and that shit was amazing.
The chat said, well, Mike said, Cat Williams is funnier than Kevin. I will say this. Let me say something about Cat Williams. I will say this before I say what I really want to say. Cat Williams with Pimp Chronicles 2 have the best. That is probably the best stand-up special of all time.
It's up there. If it's not the best, it's one of the best for sure.
Is that the Whataburger one or whatever?
No, yeah. The green suit.
Yeah.
Well, I think you said a joke from it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said I forgot what it was, but I remember whatever. Yeah, I remember you said it earlier. But that is the ultimate stand-up special right now. But the last 2 times I've seen Cat Williams, it is not. I didn't even smile.
Says he on Charmin. He on that meth.
All right, next one.
I just don't know what's going on with Cat Williams right now, but he's funny in interviews, but not on stage.
Yeah.
Like last one. This is real simple, real easy. Marvel versus DC.
I'm with the niggas. Yeah, Marvel.
I'm with them all.
Them niggas at Marvel.
Yeah, I'm with the niggas at Marvel. Yeah, I fuck with them. They tough.
Flight.
I'm Marvel. I think the only DC. I mean, it also depends on how you gonna put Spider-Man and everything, and how they trying to bring in the X-Men over to Marvel was already X-Men. I'm looking at it from a movie standpoint just because that's how I really caught on. I caught a couple of comic books, but I'm looking at it from a movie standpoint because that's where I could really more so relate.
I'm gonna look at it from a character standpoint because DC has cooler characters.
They do.
You got Batman, you got Superman, you got Flash. You got
Green Lantern.
Batman's just a rich ass dude.
Stop! Don't you do that. We would have a whole segment.
We're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing it because Real will keep us on for another hour, and we don't have that. We don't have that in our budget.
No. Batman.
We don't have another hour in our budget.
You lucky Batman out here.
We do not have another hour in our budget, but Real will keep you here for another hour.
No, yeah, we can talk about that on the game. Batman more.
Facts. We definitely talk about that.
All right, the last shot.
Let's end it on the shot. And after this shot, we're gonna close it.
Sure, man.
Well, that one was an especially tough. Goodness.
No.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate everybody being in the chat. Once again, please make sure. If you have not liked the video, please make sure that you like the video, and please make sure that you ring the bell to be notified whenever we drop a new video or whenever we go live. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about us, the Don't Cancel Me podcast. We are sitting at 530 subscribers right now. Our short-term goal is 1,000 subscribers. So if you could, please make sure that you get that memo out to go ahead and tell everybody to subscribe to the Don't Cancel Me podcast channel. As always, we appreciate our guests. Shout out to my dog G House with Real Impact. Hey man, we appreciate you giving your time and being on the pod, man. This was definitely a fun one. This is definitely One of my favorite episodes by far, for sure. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that shit.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to my dog Rel, as always, rocking. Let me go ahead and say this. I'm gonna go ahead. It's probably because I've had a lot of shots, but I'm also somebody that want to go ahead and give flowers. I've always wanted to be able to do a pod, but I've never been able to have either myself or even somebody I would do the podcast with to be able to have the stamina to be able to go as long as we have. So to be able to have Rel to be able to be on this journey with me, to be able to have this podcast going, and the fact that we literally just said like, hey, let's do a pod. And it's like, all right, cool, let's do a pod. And we're sitting at 530 subscribers. I think that's something that we have to go ahead and acknowledge. So I just want to be able to go ahead and get those flowers to Rel, and then everybody else that's came on, UG House, Horn, Khadijah, Chester, Ross, like everybody that's came on and been a guest and brought their people over. Like this has been an incredible journey, and like we really just getting started. Why did
DB say, G, your name Gregory? What a fucking ass.
It's because it's DB. It's DB.
For Gregory.
Oh man.
No,
man, y'all go ahead, Rel. Go ahead, man.
I'll be real good. I appreciate it, man. It's fun for me. As long as it's fun, I can keep going. I can do this for the rest of my life as long as it's fun.
Thanks, man.
But that's what it's about for me. Having fun, being out here, being able to come out here and make people laugh, people enjoy it. I think that's the best thing about it. People enjoy it. It's not like we're just out here talking and crap.
Nah,
like
facts.
actually enjoy these clips and stuff that we post. And people, mostly friends and stuff, which is fine. But everybody comes to me and like, oh my God, when you said that, when you did the Dollar Tree gas and stuff, it's like, know, and it's actually, as people friendly as I am, this is a lot of coming out of a shell for me as well. So. When these lights come on, it's showtime.
It's crazy because somebody that I did a podcast with beforehand was like, damn, man, looking at y'all podcast, like, I'm happy for you. Just made me wish we could have kept going. And that's how I know that we really got some shit. Like, once again, like I said, I just want to give Rel his flowers because this is somebody who's hella committed to the shit, to the journey. And
not to be, man.
Like we really gonna be popping. So if you're not on the train right now, you better hurry up and hop on before you get left.
You better hop on
before you get left. Once again, shout out to our dog G House for coming through and blessing us and putting us on game and talking about his gym and everything and what he got going on. We appreciate you giving your time. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And once again, man, this has been.
Hold on, Flight. Go ahead. Real quick. I want to give House a chance to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
No, man. To give y'all's flowers, man. I'm normally on Tuesdays, at least for this year, I've been traveling. This is my travel day, so I would always pop y'all on, and I'd be about 30 minutes or maybe an hour in when I get to hop in. But from the airport homie to the homie that's really popping with the WWE stories.
Oh yeah, Ross, Chester and Ross, yeah.
But everything y'all got going, man. To y'all's point, do people enjoy it? I absolutely do.
Yeah.
And I think y'all got a good thing going, man. So stay on the grind and keep going because you got people gravitating to what y'all got going, man. And I wish y'all the best. And like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. It was dope. And just keep it up, man.
No, facts, man. We appreciate that shit. That shit is kind of funny though. The airport homie. That shit is kind of funny. I ain't gonna hold you. But that just also goes to show that he been rocking with us. So you know what I'm saying? It goes to show he rocking with us. But as always, we appreciate y'all. This has been season 3, episode 9. Once again, I put Real Impact Performance on Instagram. Please make sure that y'all go ahead and follow them. Jeezy _ Real Impact.
Real Impact, yes, sir.
Jeezy _ Real Impact on IG. Make sure y'all go and show G House some love, man. As always, this is the Don't Cancel Me podcast. We appreciate y'all. Season 3, episode 9. It's a wrap. We appreciate y'all, man, and we out. Who's this?
Peace.